your dungeon master. Last we left our adventuring party, you guys woke in the tavern, left the tavern, tavern disappeared, the whole map changed, and it's a little bit lighter outside. You guys went to the archivist, and Victor's character read a book, and read the note. I know.
He read a book?
That he had been trying to not read this whole entire time, but I made him do it anyways. And then afterwards, after getting some information, you went over to Lady Sylvanas' house, where she gave you guys a quest to find the relic, and you had to go to the, what was it, the hidden entrance? Yep. Which is a level 1 dungeon. After you guys accepted the quest, you noticed that a voice appeared in your head called the System that is here to help you in your adventures. Afterwards, you guys entered the dungeon, finding out that it was filled with traps and monsters. After defeating a group of methods, you guys...
That was it?
That was it, yeah. You guys were kind of wandering around this dilapidated and crumbling chamber. What would you guys like to do?
Oh,
man, nobody's hurt. Oh, wait, hold on, I was looking at the wrong bar. Oh man, nobody's hurt. Yeah.
Zoran, are you hurt?
I'm fine.
Got more berries.
You know what? Maybe I'm not so fine. And I'll walk over and I'll take however many of the berries.
You look like you need 5 berries.
I'll take 5 berries.
5 berries.
Just looks like a 5-berry kind of.
What do the good berries look like again?
They're like,
Take 5 meals.
they like shine with like moonlight?
Just imagine Ward
Kinda
just
like
giving him one
purposely,
berry and
like,
then checking
quickly.
his pulse and then giving
And
him
then
that berry.
they're like very like,
Your
like
pulse.
juicy.
He still
Dispensing
seems
berries.
ready.
Like the cheese at Olive Garden.
They win.
That's really fun.
So
full deal.
as you kind of look at the...
You were at max.
What's the
You were
good berry?
filled
Good
up.
berry?
Filled up.
HP each, so
Okay.
You rolled
5
2d8 now instead of 1d8.
And now you're
and now you don't have to eat for 24 hours.
I'm gonna walk away back into that storage room to eat those berries and then come back out.
Yeah.
My helmet has a flap.
Oh, okay.
I would like
didn't know
to
if you could do that. I was like,
keep walking forward and check out this open area.
Okay.
realized
As you
this
look
open
around, you can see a giant boulder that's kind of blocking what looks to be like an entrance over here. Maybe if it'll ping. There we go. Alright. There's a giant crack in the center of the room. It looks like it leads to a another level.
Okay.
You can see what looks to be like a caved-in entrance over this way. You can see remnants of what look to be like pillars, and there's some crates and stuff kind of off in the corner there. And then just debris and rubble all around besides this blood altar up here at the top.
Can I check out the altar?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I was up there. In the beginning. I'll be over there with you, watching you check it out.
Come look at this shit, man.
Stay right where I'm at.
I'll walk over there with
Is it still sticky?
Yeah, that's what. Oh god.
No, it's not. It's more like dried, kind of crusted. Yep.
You turn around.
That's
I've got a
Like
rag.
your name is Trusty Blood.
I've already got a rag out for you to wipe your hands off.
Like,
Lester.
Nope.
That's
No. Right.
disgusting.
I was just writing it. I was here.
But who cares? Who cares enough to do it in dried blood?
Look, I scraped it away.
Yeah, you do.
You know, it really hurts my feet. Who
No,
cares?
you're
You
right.
care. I care.
I did care enough to say something. I care about you enough to stop you from licking the
So as you're kind of scratching,
Stop and listen to.
You're not gonna lick it, are you? All you hear is a voice.
Listen.
You're not gonna lick it, are you?
Listen, you walk into a room and you see a man scraping blood off an altar and basically eating it.
Changes you.
Is there any other?
You're never the same. Everybody knows
Like,
that.
is there any other like iconography or symbols or anything? To
so
hint
I was
at-
going to tell you what you guys
Oh,
found.
sorry.
I heard it
Yeah.
coming. That's
So as you guys are looking and Lester's scratching the blood flakes, you find a crimson veil that is tattered and looked like it once was white but now is red. A bone dagger. Looks like a ritual blade of some sort. 3 empty vials, small glass containers with stains inside and tops of wax seals on kind of like strewn around. You can find what looks to be like rune stone fragments, cracked pieces of obsidian with glowing red script. And a mask of like a mask that's just like all white, Phantom of the Opera style.
While he's reprimanding him for licking the blood,
He's
just
licking
doing
my
like
finger.
I'm sorry, let me move my character. Just doing like a same thing. Glance. Does the scene look like it's like set up here as like props, or like it was actively being used?
How would you tell the difference?
Like, you know, if something is like just set up, like it's not really like real liquids. Like,
how
No,
much?
It,
How
looks,
I
like,
was
it
gonna-
looks like this altar
Anything about this scene
and the
fit?
bowl are kind of all in one piece, so it's like a permanent fixture
Uh-huh.
here. If you'd like, you can either do an Arcana or a Religion check on the altar to see if you kind of know maybe what they were trying to do there.
Like,
Oh
Remember,
shoot,
it's
where are we
reaction.
going?
May I
Oh,
help
yeah,
Miss
it's different
Eleanor
now.
with her religion
Right.
check?
Help her? How would you help her?
Yeah, that's a good question. You got me there.
I look at her.
Yeah.
Is that like someone's sacrifice?
I mean, it tastes like something.
27? Nope, hold on, it's more.
Probably
29.
religion.
29 was religion. Oh my god.
Stop it.
As you start to look at it and kind of concentrate on it, you hear a ding! Successful religion check.
She
Blood
hears it.
poured into the bowl becomes a temporary vessel for answering questions or revealing memories, but is required a personal sacrifice to activate.
It's the personal sacrifice.
That's pretty cool.
Can I ascertain, like, is this for the Miss Mother? And then, like, the altar and the questions and everything?
No.
No? I'll relay that to everyone and say, we can ask the altar a question, but it comes with a self-sacrifice. I'm guessing the sacrifice is your blood.
Are like the blood stains like full body,
Yeah.
or are they
Yeah.
just like someone might have cut a
100%.
hand and
As
let it
you
drip on?
as you
or...
pour a little bit of your
I'm shouting down the corridor.
kind of
It's crowded over there.
dark blood, if you will.
Gross blood.
It kind of bubbles as it goes in. After a few
Pussy.
moments, you see smoke kind of
Lawrence literally
come out
pushes.
of the bowl and kind of waver, creating almost like a circular motion and creating an image in front of you. You see a stone door and statues, each having torches of different colors lit next to them, and they kind of move side to side for a second, and then the vision ends.
Quick enough that I could catch the colors to the corresponding door.
There
Lester's
wasn't-
not very wise, but he's got it logged up.
Yeah, there wasn't any colors on the door. It was just the torches were lit different colored. Green, blue, purple, and red.
Did I catch
maybe
which
one more.
which
Hold on.
position they're in, like which order they're in?
Brazil, stop.
Hold on. Let's see.
Was it 3 or 4? Green, purple, blue,
Green,
red?
blue, purple, red.
You said maybe one more.
Maybe one more.
Oh, okay, so here's that question mark color.
No, it's only 4.
Then, yeah.
Oh, here.
Yeah, just
King
4.
GM has to refer to none.
Hey, I take notes when I'm creating.
You had them to refer to.
As far as do I know the order of the torches? Like this, it's green, blue, purple, red, or is it like green, red?
It
Make a
is.
history check.
Jim never got to do that. 21.
21. Nice.
I assume that's a success.
I hope. It's almost as good as
Theoretically,
Jib didn't remember history. He was
theoretically,
living in the
guidance only
present.
It's a
applies when
day-to-day.
you fail. You can only do guidance when someone fails. So.
You can
So
guide
the
yourself.
first one's going to be
You
purple.
guide, yeah.
Second one's going to be green. Third one is going to be red. And the last one was blue.
Yes.
Does everybody see the same image I saw?
Yes.
What question did you ask? Yeah.
Oh, did we get a question as well?
You didn't ask one. It just showed you.
Okay. I was tied up in the moment. The picture showed up. I tried to memorize everything and I didn't ask a question. It was away.
Just gonna hand Lester the handkerchief she was using to cover her nose when he cut his blood. Here you go for your hand.
Yeah.
Was it enough blood to cause like hit
sorry,
point?
what?
Was it enough blood to cause like hit point loss, or was it just like a little dribble?
It's 3 vials worth.
You jump right to the sacrifice. No question asked before. They belong.
I'm gonna
You got an answer.
clap
Tie the little
Lester
handkerchief on your wrist.
Lester on the back, and then kind of look at my hand, and that was not necessarily brave, but interesting that you jumped right into cutting your own hand. We might make a paladin of Ilmater out of you.
I almost scream and disappear. I disappear. Face step away from you the minute you say that. I'm going to face step over here. If I could go more pale than Lester is, he would have turned even whiter when you said that. And then I will absolutely burn that face step to get away from that.
Are you actually undead?
I don't want to know yet.
Or message me?
Keep it a secret.
Yeah, if you
No spoilers!
want to know what I am, I will tell you.
That's-
If it,
I think Lester's just holy at first.
My cat.
I understand that.
Well, there's a reason why I'm asking, because we have one in the group.
I'm gonna ask Sorzen if he would like to, if he felt comfortable picking up that veil.
oh yeah,
It's on the
I'm sorry.
I can ask.
No, I'm sorry.
Oh,
What are you eating down here?
The berries,
oh, he's still working on it.
they're very big. I'm gonna gather up all the items there on the altar
Okay.
and wrap them up in that veil
Okay.
there.
As you pick up the veil, you hear a bunch of dings going off in your head. 1. Crimson veiled. Description: a faded silk shroud soaked in bloodstains, often used to blindfold supplicants. Believers were expected to see, in quotes, their inner voice, or inner vision, or just discourage them from looking at what's next. Bone dagger. A ritual blade carved from human bone, with tiny symbols etched on the hilt. Why is it here? Used for drawing blood offerings and inscribing symbols into flesh and stone. Also serves for ritual focuses. Empty vials. They're glass vials made for holding blood. Runestone fragments. A cracked piece of obsidian glowing with red sculpt. Touches, as you touch it, it causes faint whispers. The shard is part of a large relic, possibly a Bull origin core, or acts as a magical amplifier. Now broken, but can still be dangerous. The mask.
Don't talk about it like that.
Worn by ritual observers, anyone doing it to gain temporary dark vision, but cannot speak while wearing it. Useful for watching without judging.
Now, is that all in his head as he's gathering
Yes.
it, or is that a group?
No, it's all in your head.
Is that the right veil? We're looking for a veil, right?
I don't think so. This one is less magical, I think.
Can I have that dagger?
You can have it all. This veil is gross.
I'll just take it.
You just clatter all clatters in.
Just start like folding everything up nice and neat and putting it in my bag.
As you touch it, all the notifications hit you as well.
Jarred. Okay.
You got the veil also? Or
Yeah, do you want it?
no, I don't want it. I just think we should bring it. In
Yeah.
case we get a bonus or something. More than one veil.
You're right. You're thinking very intelligently. Okay. Well, I'll if everybody, you okay over there, Lester?
Let's go.
Let's go
Keep him away from me.
straight to those pillars in the corner, in the right corner. If you guys want, that's where we're going.
Yes, I'll follow that.
Lore, as you pass by this open entryway area,
This one.
I'm smelling like a
Hold on.
fitness space.
Too fast. Heard that.
as you pass by there, you can see what looks to be like abnormally larger looking rats, kind of huddled up in the alcove and underneath the rock facings as you kind of see them scurry as you get closer, and then all you see is a bunch of beady eyes staring at you from this location back here and this location over here.
Are they like reflecting as the lamplight passes over them? Do they like reflect red like animal, or
Yeah.
that weird rainbowish thing that animals?
Yeah.
Okay.
How long does sleep with animals last?
10 minutes or an hour? I cannot tell you which. I want to say an hour.
10 minutes.
No, 10 minutes.
But, and it's a ritual. I don't want to use my. That's
You don't wanna
one or
use
two
your
spell
slot
slots on that.
Yeah, I wish I had ritual things. It'd be so cool.
That's good cave music.
There's really good kid
I
music.
think Echo the Dolphin almost.
I got kicked out. Yeah, something.
Okay, those things look big over there, Warden. I wouldn't get close.
I don't like that.
No, not bigger
I
than you.
I have speak of animals.
There is
Yes.
quite a few.
Are they of unusual size?
Not like Princess Bride,
Okay.
unusual
I'm
size.
just curious.
I got what you were going for. They're probably like Chihuahua size.
Fuck.
Yeah.
That's still pretty
Big
big.
enough to
Big
bite.
rat.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
Can we see?
I would
nothing
talk
that-
about
like
rat
the
that
room below
size for
here
a long time.
with the lantern.
These birds are actually
Like where I'm at, I can see into this room. Can I see much of what's in there? Or
You do see what looks to be like two chests in there, along with some crated stuff over in the corner-ish, just kind of shadowy outlines. And you can see what looks to be like a tattered rug in the middle
I'm sorry, that's actually
of
one.
a big pillar in the center here.
Will it go mostly to the ceiling, or?
It looked like it did at one point. That's probably what caused the caving over here. Is looks like it fell and kind of.
Yeah.
I guess
Do
Warden
we need to
will
exterminate those?
ritually start to cast Speak with Animals and start to calibrate his vocals and take one of his good berries and like roll it into the darkness near the beady eyes.
As soon as the good berry goes in there, you just see like a frenzy of movement, kind of in the shadows. You can't really make out, other than you kind of know they're rats, and they're kind of big, but it's just shadows moving, almost like a swarm, if you will.
Does that one berry seem to satiate any of them?
No.
Okay.
After that berry disappears into the void of flurried movement, you can see eyes kind of stopping now, and both sets from both corners now have locked on you.
I'm gonna, unless Kyle, were you gonna do something?
I was just wanted to say that I unsummoned my bat and I summoned him instead.
Okay.
Did you want to do
So
anything
it's
else?
the bat just here.
Yeah, I mean, I would have Ozzy'd it.
Seeing that the
One hit point.
Yeah.
seeing that
Let's see where you
the
are.
rats kind of like,
Lester's in that group somewhere, so I take
Don't
that
seem
5
safe.
step away from
I'm gonna
Lester.
go ahead and shoot a sacred flame into the group on the top.
Okay. As soon as you do, you can see.
When I do it, I'm gonna do a little like, get out of
I
here!
think he took it all, but I got a bag
sure.
of almonds and dips. Of course, we need hot chili and salt.
You see. This.
Now, why would you attack something that hadn't done anything to us yet?
There's a bathroom.
You
That's what you see.
didn't know that
Kind of in the
Just a swarm.
I was gonna attack
Another
a
prey
friend.
of rats.
because they
Look at
looked at him.
Dude, they got the little special
fed
helmets
them.
that those do?
Yeah,
Maybe
they
they
were
wanted
ready.
more
They
food.
look like brains.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, this little special helmet.
And he looks like a bush of berries.
Patrick don't know. Chris don't see.
That wasn't
A bladed
the
bush of berries.
correct
As soon
choice.
as the flame
Snack for
hits,
Lester?
you just hear a loud, like, unified hiss. And you, speaking with animals, can hear, kill, 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 kill life, kill life, kill life, feed, 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 feed. Just multiple voices, myriad.
Do any of us have lights out? Or
Oh,
just
I
super
have
flames.
one, but I'm like, you can see, I'm so. they're in dim light from where I'm at.
Yeah,
I
she
also
just
have a
sacred
torch.
flamed in the middle
I'm
of
going
the
to
ceiling
take
area.
a step
If
in
someone
front
saw that lantern that
of
was over there, then I would have upgraded.
our little buddy here.
You upgrade.
They start
turn the
to
lights off, turn the lights off!
they start to
I'll cut the
swarming
spell.
out. As you cut the spell, you just sit there and you just see
I'm not turning the light off. I'm not
swarms
turning the
of
light
two
off.
giant waves of rats start coming towards you guys.
Can I cast a different spell?
Can I get everyone to roll initiative?
I didn't hit the rats. I hit above the rats.
Yeah. It was still enough to piss them
Yeah,
off.
but like
Oh,
I'm gonna push
I didn't
the
see
button.
that.
It's gonna be bad.
Make
It's
it
gonna be
go
bad.
quicker.
we don't know that. This is a new character.
You're right. You're right. You're right.
That's if
Way
I can
earlier
remember
than
where
I
it
want
is.
to go.
Man, I miss Kaz's +8 and advantage.
Doesn't it suck? I went from advantage was like +7 to +1.
Gross. That cheese looks weird.
It's like, I never get to go.
You guys could all download the extension and then push the button. We could have initiative done like that.
Eh,
Can I have you
You
do
see,
it
that
again?
sounds like
Can I
organizing.
have you do it again?
see?
No,
Like that.
I didn't have my character selected.
Oh, okay.
Womp,
Yeah.
womp, womp.
It's still posted in the chat though. So it was 12.
It was a 12? Alright.
Yeah, it posts it to the chat.
Yeah, I was gonna say, because it didn't pop up on my thing.
Yeah, you have to have your character selected when you do it, or it
Can you
won't
fix your
auto-add.
health?
Oh yeah.
Please.
So there's something
That's gonna
you
take
do
some getting
in
used to, sorry.
Roll20,
Yeah, I
or
know.
you do it in D&D Beyond and it transfers to
So you can set up a macro to just click a button on Roll20,
Yeah.
or we're using Chrome.
My anxiety
No,
is going to bother me.
No,
I'm sorry if I'm
there's an extension called
antagonistic
Beyond
to you in
20.
character.
Flip that little
So,
puzzle
but I
piece,
could
look
then
at
I
in
would
advance.
flip it here.
Yeah.
I don't
and
think
if
any
you see-
offense.
I could
I don't-
hit
I know
that
you
to
don't.
roll it,
And then
and
she'll, like,
it
make
would
it
transfer.
with
So
Okay.
when I hover over
Then I'll be
it,
like,
the little
whoa, whoa,
thing
Ryan.
pops up to show me that
Yeah,
it's
mine
been
doesn't
sending
pop
out.
up,
I
but
don't
I
know
know
what I'm
that
doing.
if I hit it, it will roll now.
Because it makes me really nervous.
Yeah.
Yeah, don't worry about it.
Little dice pop up.
I don't take any offense.
Because like if I want to do my damages and stuff, I can hit any of these.
I got no problem
Oh,
with
okay.
NPCs,
And
but I'll argue with
it'll
them.
roll.
All of them.
Probably because you probably have a custom dice or something. And I have none.
I probably selected it. Some different option.
Yeah, I just have standard dice because that's all.
How long does Bless last?
A minute.
That
So it's probably going.
destroyed it.
Good.
Wrecked almost every bit of it.
Good. Well, we can just make chop for trying.
I'll keep
Wait till
trying.
last
I think it's staged.
It's already an awesome spell. It'd be more awesome spell.
What we can also do for Sage.
Can I get everybody who has Blessed on to take a
like
look?
his actual?
Yeah, I think
Nope.
I'm clean.
That might be the best way to handle Sage.
Okay, that's smart.
He's the old
No
man.
idea.
Yeah.
He doesn't know
you're
what
right.
Ryan
playing is.
wasn't paying attention.
There we go.
But I took them all out and cleaned
I'm scared to click things because it may do
But
something
Player
I
on.
figured Charlie's going to destroy his.
Okay. Alright, Griselda.
And then dirty 20.
Woo!
Nice.
Okay, Griselda. Roll d6.
Looks like.
Woo!
Because I dirty 22.
Oh, probably going.
Bless
19.
Pleasant.
I got
I-
the, oh,
I got it.
20, is that what
I
we're
got an actual
Yeah.
20.
One. Schedule up to the
I got
14th.
five.
Or up to the
Three.
13th.
Hey!
There's
Wait,
a
wait.
three-way.
I
with a
also have a
natty.
20.
Yeah.
Well, you have a
Overall.
natty, right?
Yeah,
You're
yeah,
allowed
but
to
I have
have-
a
you
plus
win.
0.
You can have a 2 or a 4. That's the only two numbers you're allowed to run.
2.
Hey!
Grab an order.
Alright, Warden, you had a 20 as well?
Yes.
And he goes
Soren.
before
Hey.
Grizz.
Hey, I'm sorry. That guy.
That's his new accent. There it is, right there.
Petra, 20, right?
20.
I'm
Good job with the
praying
20
here.
crew, man.
Better than
Apparently
that.
complaining
Now, one
about
last
only
time.
having a +1 works.
Alright, so it was Petra.
It
So it'd
was
be
Griselda.
Petra, Warden, then
Griselda.
War, and then
Oh, shoot.
Griselda. She rolled a 1. That's why.
Oh, you rolled a 1.
Yeah.
Her.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's why you couldn't roll a 1. 'cause
Cool.
then it wouldn't
Got
have
it.
a
That
roll.
makes sense.
Petra, you're up first.
Oh crap!
No pressure.
I see those things come like boiling out, and they don't look friendly. So I will go. Burn them! Burn them with fire! I'm gonna throw a sorcerer's burst at them.
Nice.
So I will have a 13.
13 does not hit.
13 doesn't. Yeah. Okay. Right over. I'm just like. Burn 'em with fire!
Probably just a swarm of rats coming towards
Oh, no,
you in
yeah.
the party. Yeah, just causes you to kind of like get tensed up as you cast your spell.
I can handle rats like 2 or 3 at a time, but when there's like 10 of them in a pile, no, that's just creepy.
And
They're undulating. I'm not gonna move, and crap, I'm not gonna do bonus action.
Nope. All right.
I don't want to. I only have 2 of those a day, and I'm already used 1.
Gotcha. Warden.
I don't think I can fit both of them in the fairy fire box. Let me see if I can measure. Because it's 20-foot cube.
1, 2, 3.
Oh my god.
That would be a 20-foot cube, right? So I have to pick one. Am I showing that?
It's either that, or you could ready it until they both, because they're gonna come toward us, unless we're going toward them.
Yeah, that's true. I will hold my actions until they're both within what Warden can perceive as a 20-foot cube for this fairy fire.
Okay.
There's all the lights go out.
Perfect. So that was your action. You're holding.
Yeah, I mean, if I can I do a bonus action also, or if I'm holding my spell, do I have
As
to
long as
leave?
it's not a spell. As long as it's not a concentration spell.
Can I, before I do that fairy fire thing, can I shillelagh my staff and then ready?
Yeah, you can do it in either.
Okay,
way.
I'll shillelagh my staff and then ready a fairy fire for when they're
Gotcha.
in
Okay, so everybody want to know the spellcasting rule? They made it easier in 2025 is if you cast a spell with a slot You cannot cast another spell with a slot.
Okay.
Just that easy. So if you have something you can cast once a day and it doesn't use a slot, fireball, whatever, as well as you can do that and then do. So you can use magic items. You can do anything that doesn't use. You can't use a slot twice in the
Okay.
same round.
So you can do a
So
cantrip,
you can cantrip
and a spell.
and
Okay.
yeah, you can do.
Nice.
So they made it real simple,
Lord.
which makes all those magic initiations kind of cool. Because you can cast those without a slot.
Does that mean
I'm gonna now actually aim a sacred flame.
As long as they're
This
two
one
different-
back.
As long as one was a
Back
bonus
there?
action and one is
Down at the bottom, I guess.
Okay.
a stand.
It
regular
just needs
action.
to make a.
It doesn't give you another action. It just
Dex save.
if you have a bonus action thing and an action thing, you can do both.
That's gonna be a fail for the swarm.
All right, cool. So it's a D8, maybe. It's gonna be 5 radiant damage.
5 radiant damage. Bro, hold on a second, guys. I got fucking this Discord channel fucking blowing up. I'm just gonna close that one. Alright, cool. And you said 5 radiant damage. Got it. Next up, Griselda. Yep.
You want that cheese?
I'm going
That
to
makes me kinda fucking much.
cantrip
Thank you.
Starry Wisp.
Okay. Which one?
The one in the top corner.
Okay, you're gonna need to move so you can get within visual sight.
So. How?
Just gonna move.
You can move right next to Laura.
No, Nate, don't be pointing that stuff at me. I don't know what that was.
It's not me.
Which
I'm
one
the
are you
blue
trying
one.
to shoot?
Right here?
Yeah, that would be good. Bro.
Okay. Roll my D20
Mhm.
see if it hits, right?
Yep.
$24 to hit.
24 does hit.
If it doesn't, Petra's just walking out.
Petra.
24? Oh,
Petrified.
I'm out there.
And that's 1d8.
Yep.
Do I add anything to that?
No.
6 radiant damage.
6 radiant damage. Nice.
What spell did you cast from the
Starry Wisp.
Starry Wisp?
Does it have a rider?
What does it look like?
I know you have.
Uh,
That's why I wanted
They
to
shed
see.
dim light for 10 feet, I think.
I
It's like
always
a-
ask.
It's like a mini guiding bolt. You don't get advantage, but they're lit up.
Yep.
Oh,
Mine looks like a firefly.
Okay, that's pretty cool.
It emits dim light in a 10-foot radius
If
and
I
can't benefit
moved-
from being invisible.
Didn't somebody else
Mhm.
use Starry Wisp?
Cantrip is my action.
Yeah, and yours was like digital, like a digital flower. I think I wrote it down. But
Yeah. You could describe it as like pixelated,
I believe
Yeah.
you have
pixelated
anything for
starlight.
bonus action right now.
Synthetic.
Okay, that's it.
I didn't think Zorn was anywhere where he could have seen it, so I didn't put it in my RP.
Why? Who's got that cone up?
okay.
Did it say? Is it kind
Yeah,
of purplish
the
pink?
Yeah.
Measuring.
And it's a line all over again.
I'll draw
trying to
another one.
get
See if
rid
it
of
goes away. That
Yeah,
make
there
it
it
go
is.
away.
Yeah.
Okay.
My name for Laura's character.
Now they're within
Thanks.
fairy fire.
Yeah. Now that cube goes up, right?
Yep.
Draw that. So you gotta make dex saves as wardens like the fan behind his mouth starts to whir, and like violet.
Like you're waking
like
up your
violet
computer?
spores come out and start to coalesce around these creatures, and they start to pulse with like a neon light, and like wireframes tangled in bioluminescent.
Don't I have to roll a
Dex
save?
save, yeah.
Dex save.
I don't think I've ever heard the word. I can't even say it.
So the one that's in the furthest
Roll?
back got a 19. The one up front failed. I know the
19 passes.
So only one of them's lit up.
Wireframe vines is sick.
Yeah, that's really cool.
Thank you.
So Windows save.
Yeah.
Reminded me of home as soon as I see the fairy fire. Oh no.
Like Neon Tokyo, but rats.
You think Neon Tokyo does not have rats? They're all
Can
slide-
I-
they're all slide-
make an
Oh, yeah, no,
intelligence
these are- yeah.
save.
It's weird coming from rats.
As you see the brains on the rats start to glow and
Oh
pulse.
man, I'm not good at those.
Not for a few levels yet, no.
We're not still blessed, are we?
No.
Hey, 17.
17. Okay. Nothing happens. That was.
It's almost
bonus
worse.
action and
Can I-
bonus action.
Well, I'll wait for my turn.
Not knowing his words, right?
Yeah, I want to ask.
That's gonna be a 17 to hit you. And that
No.
misses.
Yeah.
So that's their move. Fjord.
Alright, you said kill him with fire. So I got you, bud. Oh, whoops. I forgot to switch.
He's like, I don't got you, bud.
No, I just forgot to switch tools.
He's
So-
like, Caltress.
Alright, let me make sure there's no cover on that guy in the corner. Dang it! Can't get the damn tool to work. No cover, maybe cover, half cover. Oh,
No, no cover.
no cover, no cover. You'll see a flicker of fire, kind of like an aura as it lights up in his eyes and kind of like cell shades him a little bit. A flicker of fire as he. Well, if I hit. Because it's only an if I hit ability. It's going creak. 18.
18 does hit.
Yes.
Cool.
As he goes to loose an arrow and the whole thing just catches a flame and. Savage attacker, so I take the
Yeah.
better one. Which would be the 19.
19 damage?
It adds a D10 fire.
Nice.
Damn.
How do you kill it? I don't know.
With
Sorry, I
fire,
jumped the gun.
Actually, how do you
It's a
kill it?
He said, actually, how do you kill it?
it hits and there's just a little bit of an extra as they all just catch it. All their fur was dry and just immediately just the whole thing goes up.
I hear
Nice.
this screeching.
What was that you did that let you
Grabs out another
light that
handkerchief.
on fire?
Giants now you pick a type and I picked fire type.
Oh, okay. That's the visual representation of the extra damage you do.
Yeah.
Got it. Got it. That's what I was
You can only
looking
do
for.
that like so many times a day, though.
Proficiency modifier. Per
Yeah.
day. Yep.
All I'd say
And
is
that's
he
all for me.
doesn't enough.
I wish like the Ganassi race, because I wish they were able to do stuff. like
That's why I was
that.
like, why did you get not do that?
I wish they'd
Oh,
have
yeah.
gotten more like the Elijah.
I just had like flaming hands, burning hands, flaming hands,
Yeah, and you got Firebolt as a
and
cantrip.
firebolt. That was it. Yeah.
Which, I mean,
Oh,
does scale. But,
Control flame. Yeah.
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 But I'm like, tieflings get all that, too, so.
It'd be cool if as the Genasi levels up, you just instantly get immoliate.
Oh, Emily?
Emily?
Thank you. Yeah.
Yeah. Alright, next up is going.
Makes
Unless,
sense.
is there anything else? That was your action. I don't know
Oh,
if it was
no,
a bonus
no
action.
bonuses.
Okay. Next up is Soren.
This is gonna swing on these guys here.
You're gonna,
like
are you really
underhand,
gonna
like-
attack them short?
I mean, yeah.
I'm kidding. That was Megan.
Yeah, I'm mad at Megan now.
He starts calling these damn rats begging.
I should have had disadvantage, but I just rolled the other die. I didn't realize I was
11?
right next to the other rats.
I figured you shot while you were moving.
11?
Yeah.
11 does not hit.
I'm
Probably.
very frustrated with lore right now. I'm more like just trying to sweep the rats away than I am.
Did you have advantage?
They're all bright and glowing, so you have advantage.
Oh, okay.
So this time you're gonna roll 20.
16.
16 does hit.
So, I accidentally catch some of the rats
Brazil.
in the swing.
After you're doing 21st swing, you swing back. You backhand them.
Yeah. I'm like, see, you don't have to hit them, and then just
I didn't hear that.
7
What's up,
damage.
3?
7 damage.
Warden just hears all the screams of their death.
Since they're a swarm, I assume that looks like it.
Probably all
do
do
as
with their
much
brains
damage
exposed
as
like that.
it
Lester?
normally would.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Oh.
There was. Can I? Can you tell me what it felt like they were trying to do to me?
Don't come put
Just
your nose up
invade your
there,
mind.
okay?
Okay, that's good enough. Yeah, I was just
We're
curious.
friends, but we're not that good of friends.
Lester?
That's it. Just invade your mind.
Like the move right here. So I have a
It's bad
shot
enough. I just don't want it to
not
happen.
hit
Just
the
curious.
sword in the back of the
Yeah.
head.
Now, fairy fire goes away after it's been hit, right?
No,
No.
it's a minute.
It's 1 minute.
It just doesn't do it. It's a flash and then it stops.
So that's advantage to hit, correct?
Yep.
And if I do hit, let's see, 15 plus 22.
Yep, that'll hit.
I want to fire an Eldritch Blast as close to Soren as I can get, but hit the rats. That's why I got up on the steps.
It just kind of like scrapes your helmet as it goes by.
Damn it!
Let's go 360.
Wait, what are you, Eldritch Blast? You said?
Yeah.
Okay. What's your Eldritch Blast look like?
It's 4 damage.
I see you down there.
I think this time, instead of, okay, he's gross. I think I'd pick a scab, and I just fling the scab over there, all malty and gross.
You're like Booger Man.
I didn't pick a booger and shoot it this time.
The Toxic Avenger.
Did you? If I missed it, I'll go back and listen. Did you describe your fairy fire?
I don't have very much.
It was his
Oh, I'm
fire.
sorry. Did you
And he
describe
did
your fairy?
describe it, yeah.
Okay,
So
I'll go
the
back and listen.
Vines and the mooring. Mooring?
Alright, and we're back, unless there was anything else.
No bonus action.
Okay, Petra.
Petra's still trying to kill it with fire. That should hit. That's a 26.
That'll hit.
58, come on, 8. I need an 8. Not 8, that's all. 1 fire damage.
Tell me how Petra killed it with 1 fire damage. As the lone rat is still left, like, on its
I like aim for brain pan, you know. Just to hit one in the head and have it just kind of skip across them.
Fling him
But
back.
it's a weird, it looks like an unstable ball, like it's a ball but kind of oblong, but it's still spinning.
Gotcha.
It just kind of bounces around.
Flubber.
Football.
Kind of.
Alright.
Ah!
Did any interesting items get highlighted by that cube? Because it highlights basically everything in the area, regardless if it's. The creatures have to make a dex save, but everything else, if it's an object.
It's magical glitter. You can't get it off. You can't get it
Yeah,
right.
glitter bomb.
We didn't need to have to kill them.
They were undead.
So it does
I would've had to
highlight
kill them
in the
regardless.
rubble. There's 2 objects that are kind of glowing.
Warden will shuffle forward and take a look.
If you pull out what looks to be like an envelope that's kind of crumpled and
Were they really
Mashed.
for sure?
and then inside the
Do I know
envelope
for sure?
is
Or
a
did I miss it?
brass ring.
Oh. No.
Okay.
But
Hold it up.
the
Fairy fire. If it's lit up,
you
then
can
see if I can get
prompt that question.
any
Should I know?
other detail
Okay,
from it, or
okay.
it's just like a plain glass ring or a brass ring.
Just, yep. and then there's a love letter inside the envelope. He just puts it on the paw claw.
What does the love letter say?
Read the letter.
Try to read it.
How could you tell the rats were undead? They're rats.
When the flame lit them up and I saw the exposed brains, but that's besides the point. You're wondering why I went to go shoot at the rats, right?
Yeah, I guess.
Because they looked like they were going to attack my friend and I was trying to scare them off.
Are you gonna do that to everybody that looks like they might do something to your friend?
Yeah. I mean, no, but like the goal was to scare off the rats. When I noticed that they were.
That's fair enough. I'm okay with that.
Okay. And she's kind of like stare at
I'll send it
Zolan
to you in message.
Okay.
and hesitate for a moment. I'm sorry.
Petra's gonna wander
And
over
then
and
walk
make sure
away.
there's not more of them.
I'll
For
kick
the
one
back
of the
of the
little
dead.
bodies and go.
That
Yeah, they're off.
is definitely not necessary.
No, not kick, just like a little
Oh,
nudge,
no.
like a double check that it's dead.
Okay.
Yeah, no, not punting.
Like, so from what I know of your character so far, that's not out of character. You kicking it, so.
No, I'm
Little bit
nudging
here.
it to make sure.
Okay.
She said they were undead. Maybe they're not done.
That's fair enough. Listen, I heard kick, so.
I could have been clearer.
Kick
Chameleon
one over.
skin.
Not.
All right. Combat has ended. You guys are.
I go trying to like see if there's more swarms or anything else too.
You
I'll
can
have
make
my
an investigation.
Can I have my
I will
hand
very
fly
carefully do an investigation as if I don't know what the hell I'm doing.
What's up?
around? Can I have my imp fly over this hole in the floor and use his blind side? Is there
Yeah,
anything in the
it looks like a passageway that leads further down into another hallway of some sort.
Which way did he go? Get
This
out
way.
of here, man.
this hole?
What hole?
At the gash in the middle of the map.
Oh, that one. Yeah.
The crevasse.
I'll have him turn invisible and fly down the hole.
Has no problem doing that.
I got a whole 9, so I'm just like pushing some crates aside, not really.
You find some pretty smooth pebbles and stones. Also, what looks to be like parts of a rat nest that have kind of got a bunch of clothing articles, some straw, some dirt, and other things.
No, I'm not that poor. That's what I said. I'll walk out of there.
I'd like to.
I might be.
I might be. I'd like to keep going straight down and
Yep.
check out the area with the pillars.
Yeah, you go down there in the area. You do find 2 chests that are there, as well as a couple of crates and barrels in the corner. Other than that, it looks pretty barren. Other than the tattered rug that's in the middle there.
Tattered rug.
Yeah.
They're good.
Tattered rug.
Tattered rug.
I was like tattered rug.
Tattered rug.
Can I lift up the tattered rug?
Yeah, it's dusty and kind of crumbling in some parts as you lift it up, and kind of as you lift it up to pull it up, it kind of rips apart a little bit as you're doing it. Yeah.
Nothing underneath it.
No.
Don't break that dust.
Oh man, remember Willet Blend?
I remember tearing up.
I'll
the
announce that
40-year-old
there's 2
carpet
chests
box.
over here.
Black Road.
As you say that, Warden turns to the fiery giant kin next to him and says, "View, if your ex-wife was here, what is there a word that you would say, just one word, that you might say to her had you still had feelings?"
Chin.
Anyhow,
Chin. Speak
So-
Elvish.
this is after
Wait,
do I
Warden's
speak
reading
Elvish?
the note.
Hold on.
That sounded Chinese.
No, it was French. It's just I was specifically not allowed to learn the curse words, so I had to Google it. I have French Canadian family, so
With
I don't know
morals.
the curse words. No, it's because my mother constantly got in trouble because she only knew the curse words.
She goes to say,
So
hello,
what-
how are you?
what-
And it's
What
just,
does the word translate into as a curse
She
word?
had no scruples.
Let's
Morals,
be
yes.
go with.
Scruples,
Oh, she didn't
no.
know. It's bitch.
what was the language you spoken?
When I'm using French,
said
usually you'd
something
see
in
it as like an Elvish accent.
Okay.
He spent a lot of time in the cities. He picks up a lot.
That word didn't work. Do you have a softer one? From maybe the before times.
No,
Get
that's not something I'm capable of right now.
Did you write it down or whisper it to me?
You know what? I'll make a note. We'll think about it.
Let's
Well, you have to come back right here.
Okay.
Can I?
Or-
How would
walk
my
up
wife
the
be in a
warden?
cave?
And that was the most funny thing I've ever seen in my life.
Fold up the note. Tuck it under his collar.
Why do you have to come back here and say it?
Because the note said,
Oh.
there's a lot more, but the important part says, if you ever return, speak the word I could never say aloud. Yours in every lifetime.
Probably love.
And you have
That's why I say probably love.
No.
A lot of people can't say love. It's difficult.
I do.
I didn't say anything in the whole.
Worcestershire.
just
I believe it's pronounced Worcestershire.
I believe it's pronounced wash your sister.
Wash your sister sauce.
So after hearing their interaction, Zoran's gonna walk up to Fjord and in Elvish, and when he speaks Elvish, it sounds German. Is gonna tell
So
him,
me
Angry elf.
yeah.
It's the different dialects between High Elf and Wood Elf.
Yes, that's exactly what I do in my world. That's exactly what happens.
I figure why not? Yeah.
It's
What do you
common.
say in
It's-
Elvish?
It's standard now.
Yeah. And tell you the little bear is right about the softer words.
I can use softer words if we're not talking about my wife.
What you should have asked is, what
Why
would you
is
call your
everybody
wife at the
whispering?
time?
I don't know.
Ex-wife.
Can I bring my
That's a
hit back?
different word.
Yeah.
Cool, man.
Babe.
I'll talk to it in
Honey.
Infernal and ask.
I don't know
You
what,
know,
you,
what I saw.
what you're looking
Because I
for.
wasn't looking through its eyes.
Yeah. It tells you.
Happy
It
to
kind
see
of
you.
just looks at you and.
Listen.
And then it just kind of makes up a face.
Yes.
So,
As Lester turns his back to like tell the group, I'm assuming what the imp said. The imp is like,
the Germanic Elvish accent, can I tell where that's from?
I'm cool with that.
I speak Elvish.
sure, go ahead and.
I might have had exposure to that in my past.
I would say.
I mean, I'll make a roll. I don't want to know. I want to know if I have a chance to know.
Yeah. I would say do a history.
That's something to suck at, so I'm good with that. I'm good with
Oh man! I'm so glad we're the only one.
14.
14. You tell me. Do you think
God, Patrick
was
is
a
hotter
14
every
Is
didn't
it
know
that heavy an accent?
That's tough.
Kind of like the region, maybe.
I mean, that seems pretty high. I guess yeah. I'll message you.
Yeah.
I also just like the idea of more people finding out.
But the player knows. The character does not. Because I did.
Read
the
Kyle's
story.
RP.
Yeah. He put it
It
up
said
with
journal.
spoilers. So
Oh, okay.
I changed the name. You read my journal. This is your fault only.
So
I
you
know,
already
now
know.
when I read it, you're stuck. I'm like, okay, we're good.
and I don't say anything. I just recognize it as odd. Like, that's I would
The
not
code
go off.
for the
I would not go
spoilers
off
is
one
you
piece of
started with
evidence
the-
to
you know, the
expose.
long
Laura's
bar?
just standing there looking at you guys,
the
and
key
then
that's
looking
like
at
the
the
long bar?
chest, and then looking at you guys.
You know, on
guys
the keyboard, the
continuously
one long
talk.
bar. That if you do that at the beginning and at the end, it
Yeah, I
darkens
know. I
it.
don't want to do that.
Well, Petra will slowly walk down to where Laura is because, as a human, I think everything needs light. I don't understand that dark vision crap. So I'm lighting up the room again.
I'm jarred. I'm like, oh shoot.
No, I walk slowly. That's what I'm saying. Is the light approaches you
Oh, hurt.
in a manner that is not jarring.
Oh, thanks, Petra. And I'll walk over to
Does anybody know anything about chests?
first chest and see if there's a lock on it.
There is.
That little dude. Where'd that little dude go? He knew something. He's abandoned us already.
Just trying random words. Oh, that one.
No,
That one, dude.
I literally could picture us hearing him going, cheek, cheek. He's got his dagger out on that gold page, just working. And that's where we lost the man.
Working on the
That's a good place, actually.
That's pretty look around. The guy's abandoned us. I don't know where he's
John Henry.
Does anybody know anything about, like, chests?
No, I mean I could ask the imp to do it in case it's trapped. If he dies, I'll just bring him back.
Does he have a name?
Yeah, but he won't.
Huh?
Yeah, but he won't.
Brazil.
He won't get it. to me.
Hey,
How does he like to be referred to as?
I've been calling him little shit for about the last 100 years.
LS! I don't need to make insight checks. I acknowledge and give him a name. LS. That's
I just imagine he's like fucking like when Stitch was feral. That's how I imagine this.
That's pretty good.
Wink.
I mean, I don't think, an imp would ever.
If he starts going, oh, hi, it's friends, then you all need to run.
So is
He can speak common.
The rugged
common and
tatter
infernal,
is
He
the
doesn't like
but he
common.
doesn't want to.
Yeah.
he didn't want to. He didn't have to answer me. Is the chest in good shape? Are they like starting to rot? Have they been curled off? Can we tell from where we're at?
Yeah, they look worn. They don't look like they're brand new, like someone just moved them in. They look like they've been probably sitting a while. Got lots of dust on them.
can I see if I can try and break the lock?
Yeah, go ahead and make a strength check.
Oh, I stay right where the hell I'm at.
Let's go over and try and like test it and see if I can put my staff. 16.
16. Yeah. You sit there. You like aim your staff just perfectly right on that cusp of the latch that's holding it, and you slam down, and it snaps it. The lock kind of click and falls to the ground. As it does, looks like it's open.
Can I go and do it to the other one really quick?
Yeah, sure.
That one's not as good. It's 13.
That one attacks you.
Or I'm sorry, 14. Oh no!
No.
14.
13. Yeah, the latch looks. They look like they're rusted. You're able to break it pretty easily.
See, a little brute force.
She's getting very like worried about her. Just like, and goes to open the chest, the second one that she pried open.
Okay. What she finds inside is you'll find a small gold pouch that is holding 17 copper, a small idol, and a tiny music box.
Is the music coming from the music box? This music?
Yes.
Perfect. Thanks. And then the idol. Can I do a quick religion check to see what it depicts?
Yeah, I mean, I don't know how much time you've spent studying sculptures in regards to idolography, but you can try.
12.
12.
Guidance. It's a reaction now.
Yep.
I remembered.
14.
14. It actually looks like a depiction of Mistra in some form.
Oh yeah, she definitely knows Mistreach. And music box.
Petra has all the stuff from the altar.
No, Laura has all
No,
Laura
I
has
have
all
it
the
all.
stuff from the altar.
I'm not gonna add that to the party loot.
Okay.
Since somebody claimed the items, it's not going on the list for party loot.
Does somebody want to open the other chest?
Do you say that out loud?
Mhm.
Petra's like, I don't want to, but if that helps.
Well, I'll do it if you're
I mean-
trapped or something.
I mean, I undid the lock. It's cracked open.
I'm afraid of
so-
most things that would kill me, and a trap falls in that category.
And then Warden has the letter in the ring.
Yeah.
I'll go over and lift the top.
Okay.
Yeah, Petra's like, I've heard lots of stories about adventuring, and yeah, no, none of them are good.
So as you open up that one, inside is a key. To what? Who knows?
The other chest.
You didn't have to break the lock.
A page torn from a spellbook. Another tiny music box, and a gold coin minted in an unknown land. Literally says unknown land.
Hilarious.
Oh, wonderful.
And then the last thing that's in that one is a folded up piece of paper. When you unfold it, it looks like a bad poem.
Which I wouldn't have unfolded. I'm handing that to someone.
You would
Warden?
have unfolded.
I
Yeah, I don't think he's touching another.
don't. I don't read things.
He's
I'll
becoming-
hand it to
Music
someone.
box.
becoming illiterate until someone else has read it.
A key, a torn page from a spellbook.
But the last thing is a bad poetry piece.
Yeah, I'll pick the stuff up and just hand it out to whoever.
Petra was like the
Key?
the poetry.
Do you read it?
Oh, I don't think I have it.
I take the poetry. So.
Oh.
He said he's just
Nope,
so I
not reading this.
I take the point.
Don't need
I
keys.
Open up the poem and start reading and go. No, nothing rhymes with orange. You know,
I can use that, right?
Steve.
People learn
Yeah.
spells.
Mhm.
Can I get the page from the spellbook?
Yes. I was trying to think of who the wizard was.
a lot of people
You
throw
would have thought
magic
of
in this
the-
group.
The silent
Victor didn't remember who the wizard was. I was like, I'm looking around, like trying to remember who's a wizard.
So the poem is Ode to a Damp Sock.
To a damp sock?
Oh,
Gross.
terrible.
right up our alley, huh?
Says, "Oh, soggy sock upon my floor, why are you wet? There is no door. I stepped on you with gentle grace, now sadness clings to both my face. You smell of mildew, dreams long dead, and something green that should have fled. You are a gift from vengeful gnome, did the goblins craft you far from home? I tried to toss you, yet you stayed like barbaric songs I wish had not been played. A haunting squishy squelch you make, a tiny ghost with foot-based ache. So farewell now, my cloth-born blight, my laundry gods restore you right. But if I see your twin once more, I'll burn the house and not feel sore."
And make a performance check to make it sound better than it did. 14.
Sounded better than I did it.
Who's got the key? Look around.
Whoever took it from me. I'm like, key.
No one took it from me.
Alright,
Just
I guess
standing
I
there
got the key.
Go see if it opens the lock. Or either lock.
Oh, the ones on the ground?
Yeah, the rusty one.
Absolutely. That does it even look like it'll go to them? We ain't seen no doors, have we?
Can I?
Not intact.
Can I have my imp scout while we're chilling?
We're not chilling.
Have it what?
Can I have my imp scout while we're
Yeah.
just in this area?
Sure.
Okay.
Hold on.
Does anybody have a suggestion? Which way?
The next way is to the left, where the water is.
I don't know what the fuck.
So you can go find out how. Can you get around that boulder thingy on that wall?
I don't know,
if
but
it-
there's a
if it blocks the whole.
the-
I don't know
the one
what the
page
top of it looks like.
Is
Fjord thinks he's strong.
There's
That's
an
what I was saying. Can he?
you
There's a
be able
boulder
to
blocking a tunnel
transfer
of some
it
type.
to
We
your
can try to
spell
move
book.
it.
yeah,
when
but there's
you
also
guys go
this
along.
opening right
Yeah.
next to us that we could probably go through.
That's
Okay.
how they're gonna ambush you. They want you to
Sorry,
go that way.
and
To
you
the
wanted
boulder or
your
to the opening
your
that you're
imp
standing
to
next
scout where?
You're standing right next to it. Do you hear anything?
I guess down here.
Let's go look
by
at the
water.
boulder at least
Yep.
to make sure it's not.
As it gets down by the water, can you have it make a dexterity save?
Griselda took the spellbook page.
Natural 20 plus 3.
Nice. It dodges daftily out of the way as giant teeth jump up out of the water to try and snatch it back into the water. As afterwards, you see these guys appear.
There they go.
Sweet
Oh, those are right. Like alligators.
gators that look like that.
Gators of the alley kind.
Time to add a new STL to the files. Cave gators.
When it went to bite the imp,
I
LS,
hated all of them.
could it have made an attack against it?
Thanks. I knew you were gonna knock that.
What?
The imp.
The imp has a whole. The Pact of the Chain imp has it can take my action and attack.
Sure.
I forget you get packs at one now.
Probably not going to hit. It's a 10.
No, that does not hit.
Makes sense. I think I'm just trying to get out of the way anyway. So works narratively.
So,
I would alert the group. I'd imagine I was looking through its eyes if it was scouting. So I'll let everybody know.
you do see another entrance over this way, and you can see some smaller areas going further down where the water is kind of coming in and pooling to a degree. So it's probably how the gators got in there.
Okay.
So what is it?
Could I make that inference? And that's probably where they came from, since this looks
Yeah.
to be a pond area.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I'll let everybody know that there's some alligators over here that just tried to eat LS.
See, like I said, we shouldn't go that way.
Do you want to try and give the boulder a push?
With a whole bunch of overconfidence, yes, he wants to go over and try and move the boulder.
Lore follows him.
Sure.
You know that way too.
Okay.
He does not have bond level strengths. Athletics?
Uh,
For moving a boulder?
Just strength.
They had
Yeah.
advantage on athletics, that's why I was getting at it, because it's a skill check, so. Giants do.
Yeah.
For some reason, they had
When they get
advantage on acrobatics, I'll never figure that out.
That's
I'll put
wild.
on board.
I sent a picture in the group chat. I just don't know how to-
Sweet!
I don't think we're gonna be friends like I am with my Monday.
14? Yeah.
My character.
14?
Yeah, like I said, overconfidence.
You're able to move the boulder.
Hey,
Nice.
big
He tries
strong
so
man.
hard to hide his grown skin.
As let me just move you
I'm
real
standing
quick.
nearby in case I need to fix his hernia.
As you move the boulder,
Not just a rock.
We used to ride these babies.
Right?
Yeah. Yeah.
It's a
He looks like at any moment the grays are gonna start popping in.
All he has to do is have a kid.
Petra looks like a 16,
And
17.
I'll move you back over there
I'm
on
200 and
top
something
of
them.
that one.
I got
As you move the boulder out of the way, pushing it further, and it kind of tumbles back, hits
I can't
something
imagine
hard,
an actual
and
kid.
kind of splits in two. You see these things kind of squirm out from underneath the boulder that are gray, almost liquidy kind of looking, as one of them wraps its tentacle around you. And 19.
That's smart in sending the imp through there.
I'm just gonna use him for scouting.
Okay. That's it.
22 to hit you.
That'll hit.
You know we have to pay.
So we got our AC.
It's usually like 10 gold pieces. Keep bringing it back. But with your
I don't have shield.
Well, no, even the original still costs.
So you said Lester told us about the.
The alligators.
Did you
Or
also
study.
tell us that
One of the
you
two.
had the imp attack the alligators?
Leather, unless you have a lot of money. Stud leather is surprisingly cheap for first level characters.
Well,
Stutter.
I think that's the
Studded leather
Don't you know
was
what?
included.
Yeah.
Okay.
Was included in my background.
Oh, okay.
Or whatever. I haven't done anything that wasn't included. Except I bought it. Another bow or something for some reason.
If you were playing Fallout right now, you
That's
would get the pop-up that says
You're gonna take
Zorn approved of that.
7 points of acid damage.
Yes.
And you can see this other one kind of sludging out, kind of getting closer towards you, Lore. Can I get everyone to roll initiative again?
Oh,
Wow.
now I want to.
Twice. Alright.
Okay.
Also,
feeling
this
pretty
time,
Yep.
I got it. Bam.
I did it again.
Good number.
Oops.
Should have worked that time.
I took your old number.
Alright, I'm just gonna expedite this because there's only 2 of them too. So you guys are gonna all go in order, and then I'll have my guys go at the end of the order. Because they got to attack when he moved the boulder.
the boulder.
Feels conflicting. That was Nick Foley.
Yeah.
Did you not click on your character again?
Did I not?
No, because it didn't pop up.
Man, I can't wait to download this.
I can see it.
Oh, I didn't get the error this time, but yeah, it was a 17.
Why isn't
See there.
All I need to do is stand near something to break it.
I wonder if it's. Did you not have the torn order thing up, and that's why it wouldn't have. kicked
It's
over?
real finicky. When I used it for my online game that I played the one time, it was like real. You had to,
Oh.
you had to have like you had to make sure you had your character selected, and the thing had to be up when you hit it, and then it was
You
a
had to
little
hold your
weird.
fingers right.
You're holding
Lester,
the turn
what'd you
on.
get?
6.
Oh, you did.
Yeah. I rolled a 4.
Like it's really useful, but
Sorry,
it is,
can
you,
I
you had to
roll
make sure you
for
had
my imp against
the-
I'm not
yeah.
coming in
It just goes after you.
I'll
yeah.
be in at 8.
Soren, what'd you get?
20.
Because for some reason it wouldn't let me delete you too.
Robert's having a birthday dinner.
Nah.
I think that's
Yes.
what we agreed upon.
I needed to have an early day.
That's right.
And I knew it was
Oh,
time
yeah.
with you guys, so I was like,
Lester.
I've done too many opens at Rivers, they don't need
What's
me
already?
anymore.
I was just wondering about where we put temporary hit points, but I answered that question. Well, I didn't answer it. He answered it.
You found the answer.
Got there together.
With Bon, I used it for
Teamwork.
how many jumps he had left.
Alright, Petra,
12.
Warden,
21.
Lore,
She's there tomorrow after me.
Lore,
18.
Griselda.
23.
Oh Jesus!
Damn it, girl. Lauren, that was a very quick wizard.
Alright, did I miss anybody? I got Griselda, Warden, Zoran, Lore, Petra, Lester,
Fjord.
Probably
Fjord.
17.
cooked a float.
Where are you?
Ah, see, that's what I've done. Deleted myself. Oh, is it because I'm
He's
under the
tangled
snake?
up with the tentacle
Yeah.
anti-creature.
Maybe that's why it didn't add it too.
Maybe. What'd you say it was?
17.
We can zoom in, can't we? Let's go into see what it
I
looks
don't
like.
want to zoom in on
Zoom, zoom, zoom.
Alright, Griselda, you're up first.
Zoom into a goat seed.
You all have that if you want to use it in session.
You just make a random impulse
Yes.
decision,
Do whatever you
and
think
then
is.
it'll be amazing. For real, that's I don't plan anything out ever. Random impulse.
Okay, I'm going to use my wand of magicness.
There you go.
Perfect.
Perfect. Which one do you want to hit? The top one or the one that's on Fjord? Or do you want to split?
Oh yeah, because there's. I can have 3 charges, right?
Yeah. Well, you shoot 3
You have
bolts.
3 missiles.
Okay.
Yeah, you shoot three bolts.
Well, what's the chances of it hitting?
They all. Oh no.
Zero.
Oh, no, no,
Zero.
no.
Magic
It's
missile
auto
never
hit.
misses.
Yeah.
Okay.
You're the only one that's not going to hit your compatriots. The rest of us.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, Mike.
Yeah.
So I guess I'll aim 2 at the one on Fjord
Okay.
and 1 at the other one.
Sure.
Yep.
So then I roll this 2 fun.
You roll D4s.
Oh, it automatically hits, right?
Yep. Mhm.
Okay.
Yep. Yep.
So I roll 3 of them.
Yeah.
And do it.
I would do 2 for the first one and then 1 for the last one, and then you're gonna add +2 to the first one and then +1 to the last one.
8 for the first one.
Ooh, that's pretty spicy. Right off the bat. Okay.
And 2 for the other one.
2 for the other one. Perfect. Okay. Warden.
I'll do the Starry Wisp at this guy right now.
Okay.
As I'm backing up.
No.
Dirty 20.
Dirty 20 hits.
Uh, 5 radiant damage.
Nice.
And then bonus action Shillelagh again, because I'm sure that's up by now.
Yeah.
One of these days I'll hit something with the staff. I'll back up a little bit more.
Is there anything else?
No, that's it.
Alright. And Zoran.
Yes. So ready. I'm ready. Nope, apparently not. I forgot how fast I was, but it's 30 feet, right? I'm gonna run up to the one here next to Griselda and attack. Oh boy, that's gonna miss. 11. To hit.
11 hits.
Oh, cool. That does not miss.
Hits Vord. Whoa, 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 whoa.
3 damage.
Is your sword magical?
No.
Okay. It takes a -1 to damage penalty. As you pull your sword back, you can start to see it steaming as the acid is kind of dripping off of it.
Like you use it for a comb for Lester's hair.
Tried to cut some of that mat out of there.
Alright. Anything else you'd like to do?
No, that's all I
Okay.
can do.
Lore?
Seeing it latched onto Fjord, Laura is going to astral step, and she doesn't really need to, but it's just for flavor. And for a second she's there, and then like in a like white smoke, she disappears, and you see just It's kind of like a cloud, and you just see a bunch of like stars twinkle, and then she appears right there. What? And she takes her staff and activates it. And when she activates it, there's like this mechanism that's like hangs over like this, and it snaps out like a bat wing and turns into a scythe. And she'll go to swing at it on him, and 22 to hit.
That definitely hits.
Okay. It is a magical weapon.
Okay.
That's 8 damage.
Nice.
Nice.
Okay.
And end her turn.
Viord.
And I draw my short sword as quickly and panicky as possible. Ah, get it off of me! Ooh, not good. That is a 10 to hit.
10 does not hit.
Yeah, I didn't think so. Is it stuck to me, or can
No.
I just leave?
No, it just used one of its pseudopods to take a whack at you when it came out of the rock.
Oh my
Just
God,
happened to be
you
in the
can have
same
more
spot
later.
as you.
Go lay down.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna move over, not away from it though, unless it had 0 reach.
Okay, good.
In
I
that
was gonna
case,
say,
made a
did I miss
mistake.
something? I thought I didn't think he got tangled up, right? They were just happened to be on top of each other.
Yeah.
Okay.
There's a lot of room under my legs.
That's well,
Self burn.
you know, sometimes that's why you're divorced. That is what it
It is what it is.
is. Uncover that backstory.
I'm gonna need you to say that again, but I'm gonna need you to say it as Lester.
You know, you got all that room down there. If no wonder she split. Hey!
That was perfect. All
I
right.
would like to throw Lester at it.
I'll let you do that as a free action.
He is.
Let's
He
see.
is 40 feet away.
Two acids constitute.
I mean, if you run there and then dash back,
Oh my god.
I think you can do it.
I may die from trying to run away.
I would allow it. I would be like, you know what? You don't even have to roll or do anything. Just grab him, bring him back, and just... I can just imagine Lester just like saying it from around the corner. That's probably why she left. Hey. All right, Petra, you're up.
She puts her hands together and a little ice shard forms in them and
Ooh,
shoots
nice.
out at it.
Very nice.
That'd be 10.
Which one are you hitting?
The one that's right in front of me, so.
That does not hit.
Yeah, I didn't think so. Then I follow Warden's fine example.
All right.
Back
And
to there.
it is
that's
Lester's turn. Let me get an imp out here so that way you have it on the map.
He sent me one on Discord.
Oh, did you? Okay,
Yeah.
cool.
It's, yeah, the pictures in the
On
chat.
general.
I also included.
And yeah,
I
When
sent-
we move
I
to a
sent
different
the
map,
stat.
I'd
your
like to
two
change.
picture.
I'd like to change pictures because that was the first draft. That
Okay.
when we move to a new map.
In your chat, I sent the him stat sheet.
Yeah, Discord's a little funky. Hey! Come on.
Her
What?
face.
What?
It was so funny.
Come on.
These cookies are dangerous.
No.
And it's coming from that one, so I can't like.
I
tell.
know. I was like,
Last week I was like, ooh, maybe I could pull a blind. No.
No. I
Thank
need to
you
get
for
one
the
of those
thought.
like little ones like I have for the bathroom.
That's not hidden me this time.
Come on.
This is why I bring sunglasses to get you. Because it used to come straight in the window.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think it's like fall time when it happens because I was
Yeah.
getting too.
Yeah.
There we go. Slowly loading. Anyways, what are you gonna do? I'm
What are
still
you
trying
gonna
to
do?
get pictures.
What are you gonna do?
Can I
Get
can
him
I
up.
see this one from where I am, or do I need to step over?
No, yeah, you'll have to move up.
Up or over?
You're trying to see the one that Yord was fighting?
No,
Oh, we're gonna get
this
this
alligator
one.
down
Alligator.
here.
Oh, the alligators?
The one that my imp had tried to attack.
Yeah, you could probably see that one.
Okay.
He's off.
The alligators weren't even on the turn order.
I didn't
He's
want.
like, I'm gonna go attack them.
Sand alligators, gotta hit 'em.
I mean, they tried to eat us out.
24 to hit.
Nice.
The alligator?
Yeah.
That'll hit.
Sweet.
Was it an alligator or a crocodile?
Crocodile. That's 5 damage, Eldritch Blast.
Guess I'm gonna have to throw some gators in the mix.
Don't worry. If Zoran could see this, he'd be yelling at him too.
Look up the stats for alligators.
Well,
Salinity level.
we're gonna have,
Or you can just call them an environment and
What?
have them act
we're
on
gonna
point.
have to go down.
Huh?
Or you can just call them an
I had my
environment
imp
and have
flying
them act
around,
on
so I
point.
looked at the map.
Not everything has to be a creature.
Is there?
Oh, yeah.
Like an environment.
I don't want to know. I don't know. I'll wait till my character asks.
You only were
Exactly.
heard me burn Fjord from a cavern somewhere. Just to send an echo of shit talking out there.
So we heard it twice.
How tall is Lester?
Not very, like 5'8".
Oh. Perfect. Just look at the picture of Undertaker standing next to Rey Mysterio. That's exactly what it looks like. And I'm like,
I don't know.
listen here, little man.
Okay, I can't use your imp picture because it's a screenshot of everything. So
Just find like a generic red imp.
yeah, that's
Okay.
what I did.
Oh, that's just a generic.
Yeah, listen to.
Crop that little shit.
I thought I'd send it as a screen cap on my phone, so I have the actual photo. But I might have messed that up.
Oh, my knees.
Same, bro. Oh man, we're about to be chainsaw massacred.
Oh, there we go.
I'm so excited. You have no idea. I get to unleash this for free? Okay.
Hey, come over here.
Pretty good at survival situations.
He's really dumb. He's got an electric chainsaw. He's about to
Yeah, it's
unplug
living.
himself.
That was
No,
the one
Petra
more
can
movie I
see
grew up
you.
to.
Can't see what you're up to, but she can see you doing something.
Which remake?
Thank you, Victor.
Texas Chainsaw Massacre.
Oh yeah, you can see
Oh,
that.
so sorry. The
I counted
No,
to
just
see
your
it
window.
was bright light or
the
dim. You're dim.
20.
I like it.
Alright,
So
so
see
for
you.
right now, that's your imp.
2006 one?
That was pretty good.
Okay. I love him.
It's bitchy.
That's what he looks like.
He fancies himself and
Is
can't.
that a
First
knoll?
level,
That
it gets more bits as you level up.
That's right, yeah. He's a little pixelated.
Alright,
His
the
name bit
system,
in
the
right now,
system's
your
helping
first
you
level.
out a little bit.
can I have control?
Yeah, give me a second. I
His
think
name
maybe
is now Little Bit.
It's LS. A little bit. No. Don't sneak it in there. It was so good.
You want to walk in front of you?
Yeah, I keep getting blinded by the sun. I'm sorry.
I'm sorry.
Alright, you got control.
I'm clean.
Thank you.
I know, dude.
And no, that was a requirement to walk in front of you.
Hey, that's the number one.
Maybe you rub against
That
them,
close?
yes, but-
That close? Yeah, you better be clean if you're walking that close to me.
Expect that much for you coming into the house.
I appreciate it. You know I don't like it.
Oh, it's not going to be able to.
How tall are
That's
the
my
caverns?
eye.
Like, does the imp have room? He was flying, so.
Yeah, it's probably only like
I figure your board's about to die already.
I'm gonna have them fly down and attempt to sting against the alligator.
Yeah.
That was. Oh.
If we cast Enlarge on that.
Fuck me. It's a
Yeah.
9.
that does not hit.
I'll have him fly
I can
straight back
isolate
up. Yeah, fly foot of 40. So.
Takes 1 point.
Does it have, does it have flyby?
Let's fly by.
Flyby means it doesn't take an attack of opportunity.
No, it would definitely get an attack of opportunity. I just wasn't gonna keep him down there in the water.
Oh no,
Yeah.
not a bad tactic.
Yeah, some of the birds, like I think the owl gets flyby.
Yeah, not the imp. I could do a pseudo dragon or a sphinx. That's pretty cool.
Oh, because
I
of
think-
warlock.
Yeah, but I think imp flavor is better.
Yeah.
Because of gay.
Stop it.
Alright. And he gonna take an attack at that imp. At that imp.
The imp?
The imp.
Just be creepy.
That's gonna be a 15 to hit.
Yep.
And that'll be 5 points of damage.
That's like piercing or
Yeah, that'll be piercing.
took a hit, so it has more health points than I do.
Alright. It is gonna be the pseudopod's turn. This one will hit Kyle, odd or even?
Even.
Ooh, okay. It is going to attack Lord.
You can try.
It'll be 18 to hit.
It can succeed.
It'll be 6 points of acid.
I would take 6.
I'm sorry, Viord.
Hmm?
Sorry, Viord. It can only move so many feet.
What?
Yeah. It's gonna miss.
That's a 19.
Okay, it's not.
I pretend to cast shield.
That'll be another 7 points of acid damage.
Well, you know what that means.
Nap time.
Go Viord down. Hey, go potty.
Yeah, unless you're stone giant, you don't get the resistance thing.
Petra, did you use an ice thing?
Yes. A shot out, I said. Because I'm thinking putting liquid, freeze it.
Slide.
Get that little skin.
Oh, yes. Thank you for telling everybody.
Give me a second.
It's like Jello.
One.
You're only making it stronger. Put it in the fridge to cure it.
I'm trying to get that little dried out topping. Just use fire maker for that.
Candy apple.
The skin,
Piece of Jell-O.
the weird putting the skin.
Zorn has a seizure and has a vision of a Goliath being swallowed by some black pudding after something had been thrown in it. And says, please don't throw anything into the slime.
Had enough of being swallowed.
Yeah, Kaz, that was Kaz almost died.
That's the whole reason that I ended up having Swage take Misty Step, so I could attempt to Misty Step out of the mouth if I could see out of it.
That was smart. I think you did, didn't you?
I think
with
I
the
did
frog.
at one point. Yeah. No, I killed the frog hemoth from the inside.
That's right. That's right.
with,
That's right.
Spiritual weapon or spirit guardians.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Spirit guard's gonna get him eventually.
That's when I found the giant's tooth that ended up becoming Swage's shield
Uh huh.
and part of the ship. The one that says Sky on it.
I was hoping we'd get a chance to maybe turn Kaz giant enough to pick that sword up.
Okay.
Which way?
Giants can just become big now.
There's like a giant sword that we found. That
At
I think you were
level
like
In the article.
at one point.
At
You were
level
like a
5, yeah.
patient or with
On the
super.
Yeah, that's why a lot of people
We
like
found
to
this like
go
this
at,
giant sword.
into
Like a
the,
skeleton arm holding it or something.
the
Oh, shoot, yeah, I
Giant.
don't remember that.
barbarian because those things stack, so you can just go. No,
Double.
you have to make the transformer
Right,
noise.
my
Legally,
God.
you have to make the transformer noise, but
I support this.
Do I? see the one that's right there behind Zorn?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm going to cast Frostbite.
Okay.
And it just says you caught. What do I need to do?
Okay, so let me show you. So you're gonna have here what says hit or DC. If it's got a flat like 14, they make a saving throw. If it gives you that weird box with the +6, you have to roll to hit. That's how you know. So your frostbite is they make a saving throw with a 14, and you can see where it says. I think it says con. My eyesight is all person eyesight. So it's a con 14, or else they suffer the effects. If you want to know what the effects are, you just mouse over it and it will tell you. Because frostbite has a.
It fails.
So 1d6.
Yep. And if it has a secondary effect, just go over the name of the spell and it will tell you. Like most cantrips, except for things that do like D10, have some secondary effect.
Okay, so it says on a failed save, the target takes 1d6 cold damage, and it has disadvantage on the next weapon attack roll it makes before the end of its next turn.
Yep. So next time it tries to swing at somebody, it does so at disadvantage.
Disadvantage.
So 5
Nice.
frost
Okay.
damage. Guess that's it for me.
Okay. Did you want to move?
I'll move back.
Anything special about Griselda's frostbite spell?
But it's from Griselda.
I mean, that's why I asked.
Does it look like it right now?
It looks like the mist, and then it turns into crystals.
There you go. Yeah. Like snowflakes? Maybe?
It's sure.
Sharp,
No,
sharp
would you-
flake.
I got
the
it.
mist crystallizes.
Right now,
Oh, okay.
right now it's missed. Once you get a couple levels and it gets bigger.
She's like Hitsugaya from Bleach.
Turns into a giant pagoda.
From Bleach.
He's got a line. The Hitsugaya in Bleach has a line where he says, like, I can't remember what the guy he's fighting says, but he's like, my weapons, all the water in the atmosphere, and like starts freezing all the.
Alright. Warden?
What did I hear about? Which one did you attack, Griselda?
The one that's next
The
to.
one next to Zoran and above Lore.
Did I hear something about like advantage or something? I guess is there some?
No, it has
No.
disadvantage.
Gotcha.
When it does
To
something.
swing at somebody.
Oh wait, I'm sorry. Wait, that was my bad. You hit the one next to Lore. I thought you were the one next to Bjorn. My bad.
Just
Hold on.
probably trying to keep Dior alive by.
My bad. Hold on. So tell me how you kill the one that's above Lore next to Zoran.
Nice.
Nice.
With ice.
Yeah, it freezes and then it shatters.
There you go. I like that. There we
Don't
go.
put that in your ice. That's not for tea. Don't put it in your drinks.
Lester.
Lester might like it.
Oh,
All
no.
right.
Never know
Zoran.
what this Lester likes. I don't want it.
Oh no, I think you skipped me.
Oh, did I?
Yeah.
Warden.
So Warden will kind of shamble up towards where Yord is laying and unleash another starry wisp at the ooze there.
Okay.
Ooh, that's bad. I'm gonna use my other charge of what's it called, Build for Success, and add a D4 to this.
Okay.
So 15 to hit.
That does it.
6 radiant damage against that one.
Okay.
It's still up.
Yep.
I will walk up near Bjord, and I don't think I can do anything with my bonus action, but yes I can. I'm gonna cast, because I can cast another spell. I'll cast Healing Word, Bjord.
Good lord. That's almost all of them.
That's the word that he says.
Oh.
I just imagine you just sit there and you just look at him and you're like,
Now I'm imagining like the Terminator eyes, like scanning them.
That's what I was thinking.
the soft word.
Oh boy.
All right. Zoran.
That's funny.
Just remember you got 1 point of exhaustion.
Oh, it's in the chat even. They decided to tell everybody when I added it.
Oh.
Gonna mosey on up to this ooze and take a swing at this guy.
You're gonna mosey on up.
But at least it's 20, 25.
Oh, what's another 11?
11 does hit.
2 6s. 12 damage.
12. Tell me how you kill it.
So I noticed that that this keeps kind of reforming anytime I slice through it. So I just kind of hold the blade flat, splat it.
It does take another -1 penalty.
Is that permanent?
Until it's fixed.
Okay.
Alright. Combat has not ended because Lester decided to play.
You had the alligator attack the imp. I didn't have the alligator attack the imp.
Do we?
This is a reaction.
You know what you might say in court doesn't really matter to us.
Alright. So that was Zoran's turn.
Broke into his
Lord.
home, he bit me. So
You
You
I
don't
had to
know
defend
that
myself.
that's going on, so you can do whatever you'd like to do.
That's what was gonna be my question. Thank you. So I'm gonna heal myself with Cure Wounds.
Sure.
Well, first she's gonna move.
I mean, you haven't heard the system ding and say combat has ended, but
But that's new. That's
yeah.
15, 20, 25, 30, right there. And
You
then-
can see that. Lester's got these alligators.
Yeah, she just
I
goes
can
away
see it.
and
You can see it,
she
yeah.
You can
heals
see it, and
herself,
Petra can see it.
which is wild that
Where is Petra?
Cure Wound.
Petra's like up on the top,
Oh,
towards the top of the map.
There's a giant shadowy
no.
hand grabs her.
Healing word has never been 2d4s
Do
either.
we want to tell
Up
them
the
that we
base
see
level.
that?
Which
It would be the first time in our
kinda
life,
sucked the
so-
first day.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Switch
Um,
to other shit modifier.
I definitely don't need that much health, but I'll take it.
Yeah, it's like so much overkill at first level. About third level
Eight.
we'll start.
It's 8 plus my +5 for my wisdom. modifier.
Yeah, so
That's
you're
wild.
max health.
Yeah, I'm back. I'm back. And then from where I'm at, can I do a free action to do a perception check?
Yeah.
Um,
You see a bunch of bones and a chest that is opened, and there is a shiny weapon inside of it.
and then do I hear any like thrashing?
Yeah, you hear water splashing. You kind of hear the imp kind of screeching down the tunnel, and that is your turn.
Yep. That
So
was my
can I
move. That
just
was
talk
it.
in the middle?
In my turn.
I have to wait my turn to tell them.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yep. Fjord.
He grabs the mistletoe on his vest and whispers a little something to him. Just a whole handful of berries come off. Pops one in his mouth. And he looks around. What's that? What's splashing? What is that sound?
Sounds like a death roll.
What?
Alligators.
Do I gather that it's combat? Can I start heading over there?
You can get up for one.
Oh yeah, half my movement to get up. I'm not moving far.
Yeah. Yeah,
I'll
you
start
can
moving
can
over there.
investigate the splashing
Yeah, I'm
that's
just
going
like,
on. As you come
What are
around.
you doing?
Yeah, you just see fucking alligator mouth going towards Lester. Lester's probably just smiling.
Yeah, it's a pretty good time.
And that, I'm assuming, ends your turn?
Yes.
Okay. Petra?
I will start moving toward Lester. Here, I think. Close enough. I'll go, Lester, don't wander into new crap, and I will throw a sorcerer's bolt at that crocodile in front of him,
Okay.
or alligator, or whatever it may be.
Okay.
Yeah, probably it's a 20 in total.
Yep, that'll hit.
Come on, 8. So much. 8. 8. Oh, that's 16. 19 points of damage.
Shit.
I'll roll an 8. Roll again.
Oh
Roll
my
2.
god.
Tell me how you kill that
times.
first gator.
I throw this bolt of cold and it just the little shard that I did before, I just kind of do it like this in my hands, and then I throw it, and when it hits, it just turns it white, just frosts over.
I
It's
just imagine it
just
like,
sitting there. It's just a frozen statue sitting there.
I imagine you kind of have your like hair kind of like Beetlejuice, where it's kind of curled up like that. You just feel the cold just go right across your dome as it fucking hits this gator in front of you.
Everybody calm down!
All right, Lester, you're up.
I'll complain that I was trying to drag the alligator out for Warden.
There's a new plaything.
And then
Saltwater might be crocodile.
I'll move down just 5 feet so I can take a shot at this one over here. Eldritch Blast on that one. 12 plus 8, dirty 20.
That'll hit.
Okay, cool. Let's roll a D10. 7.
Nice.
And then I'll continue to move back. I was trying to bait it out. I wanted Warden to see the alligator. And then I'll have my imp fly down and try to make an attack on this one.
Okay.
Not the one I just attacked. And he gets +5. It's a 13.
That'll hit.
Plus 5, 18 hits. Cool. Nice. So he does 7 piercing.
Okay.
And then 3, 5 poison. And then I'll have it fly up again.
Opportunity.
attack. Yep.
16 to hit.
Yep.
Eight points of piercing.
Oh, it's over just going, what the fuck am I? Yo-yo! Up and down, up and down. Cursing in the infernal.
But he's poisoned, so that's dope.
Wait, is he actually poisoned, or did you just do poison damage?
And poison damage. He's not
Yeah,
poisoned. Yeah.
Now, Warden has seen a crocodile.
Must wait till level 4.
File too big.
Yeah.
22 to hit.
Most definitely.
I'm gonna need you to make a grapple check. So you can either use acrobatics or strength. And that'll be 8 points of piercing.
It's a 19, dirty 20.
Cool. You're not restrained.
Alright, how much piercing?
8.
Cool. And then it takes 5 points of cold damage.
Okay. Because of your armor of Agathis.
Yeah, but you know when they when Adam picks Beetlejuice up from the model and he shoots little spikes out of his hand?
Yeah.
Hey!
Alright. And this one, it's kind of like, it gets kind of lower in the water to where it's just its snout kind of looking up at the imp. Griselda,
I'm gonna use my wand again. The magic missile wand.
you're going to shoot all 3 bolts.
Yes.
Okay. Go ahead and roll that beautiful damage.
So I'm gonna do all 3 at the one by
Yeah,
Lester.
so
We can have more later.
20.
And then you just add plus 3.
For later. You still showing it.
Yeah, I just wanted to make sure I didn't miss it.
13.
Nice. With the steel kill, tell me how you kill it with your wand of magic missiles.
So my little missile from my wand is like a light, and it goes straight through an alligator's mouth and cuts through the alligator.
Oh, nice. Fucking that penetration.
Tip to tail.
She Gatling guns it.
Yeah. Nice. Alright, is there anything else? Okay. Warden.
Warden looks at the dying crocodile. He's like, correction, level 3. As his lunar core lights up, and he'll walk over here towards Lore because he doesn't see anything else that's happening. And he'll take that little folded note out and hand it to Lore. And I'll send it to you.
Okay.
That's it.
Okay.
When you come over, she has her hood up, and so you can't really see her
Zoran?
face.
Going to walk up here and yell at Lester.
Where you going,
Or yell at yell at everybody. So yeah, Zoran's gonna.
You see this gator just like fucking being decapitated by fucking light beams.
We don't have to kill everything down here. We don't have to.
We are not. You can do whatever you want.
Our friend might be gross, but he's our friend, so I had to help.
He's that one friend.
We don't need to cause suffering when there's no need.
What if it attacked me first?
The gator was gonna eat him.
Did it attack you first?
It attacked my imp.
You offered to sacrifice the imp.
My choice. My imp, my choice.
If the imp dies, can it come back right away?
No.
No.
Are you nodding as?
Definitely.
Yes.
I think that's your.
I
your time.
definitely nodded as Lester, yes.
Was there any actions or anything you were gonna actually do? Or no?
No, I mean, it doesn't.
Lore.
I am reading the note that Warden handed me. And that is what she's been, and then she's like, the word, and so now she's trying to
Figure out the word.
depict a free action to do an investigation check on the letter
Sure.
to try and ascertain if there's a coded message. Investigation, 18.
I left out some apostrophes, but other than that. He's a bad speller.
Let's see. I didn't say stop music. That's not what I said. I like that song. And what'd you roll again?
18.
Okay. I'm trying to pull up my notes and it's thinking. Okay. You find that there is not a clear message, but if you rearrange or if spaced, could hint at a cipher. Perhaps a key to a longer name. I am biased to. Is a by mail. or maybe part of a code only Liara or the Echo Syndicate could understand. Final words. Speak the word I could never say aloud. Suggest that the true code is a name, a word, or a command phrase, possibly. A password that could open or unseal a door or hidden passage. Or it could be a trigger for a memory echo, especially fitting in Mistreach, where the veil between thought and reality is thin. Brazil, go. No. Alright.
That's it, I had my turn.
Bjord.
I did not get as far into my research as I wanted. I don't know how non-lethal works anymore. They changed it and I haven't read it.
No, it works like it used to.
You just say
You,
non-lethal.
you just, well, yeah. Well, you declare it when it gets to 0, and I was like, does it work for spells now or not?
No. Still just melee weapons, I think.
Just melee?
I'm pretty sure, but...
I'm not getting in there. That's dumb. I'm not doing that. Yeah, I'll go down there.
I mean, you could sit there and be like, you could tell me before it gets to 0, you want to hold back so it has 1 hit point. And then you can try to intimidate or pacify the beast using your animal handling. I'll allow that.
Okay. I'm trying to shoot it just enough to slow it down and get it over there. So
To get a what?
I'm not getting in the water is what I'm saying. I'm not getting in the water. I can either try and hit it with concussion, which is a spell, or I can shoot it.
Are you trying to kill it?
No, I'm trying to not kill it.
That's what I'm asking.
Yeah, I'm trying to not kill it.
But
If
why?
it doesn't allow that, huh?
Right, but why do you not want to kill it? That's what I'm asking.
I can do nothing. As soon as he sees it floating away, he'll leave it alone.
Okay, well, there's people behind you that are going to probably kill it after you.
Not if it's
No, that's on them.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean,
Sure.
you're a hunter, right? Like, live down in the woods and stuff.
Yeah.
Probably wouldn't have just killed an animal for no reason.
No.
I think. Yeah, I think it's
Okay.
It's in line.
Yeah.
I'll allow it.
That is a. No, that's 15.
That'll
Not
hit.
13. A hit. What did I do with the die? 5 plus 7, 12.
12 damage?
Oh, I'm
Yes.
dumb. I have advantage every time I attack next time.
Yeah.
I forgot how to do that.
So it's at
Yeah,
1
but
hit point.
Alright.
Yep.
Let's see, how far did I move that? 15. And that water's definitely going to be hindering. I'll start going over there, though.
Okay. Do you want to use a free action to, like, scare it off, or...
Sure, yeah. You
Sure.
said intimidate?
Yeah, intimidate?
None of that. Never mind.
Okay, cool.
Our animal handling or intimidate?
Which one did you use?
I would like to use the animal handling. Like, what I know that it was, like, you know, you do this for the bear. Yeah. It's still only 7 though.
Yeah, that...
Normally you like to do this for the alligator, but
I was
Making
like, nope,
walrus
that was the wrong
noises at
thing.
this
I
thing.
thought if I made the sounds of its mother, it would run. I thought that would work.
Alright, Petra,
Alright.
you're up.
Done with my confusing thing.
Petra's gonna go through to about here where it sees the. Can see Fjord again mostly to make sure he's not dying. And I see you trying to scare the crocodile.
Yeah.
Don't
It's got
call
one
it
of my
that.
arrows in it too, but
Can we use intimidation?
Sure.
My voice drops a couple octaves. I look out and I get out and attempt to intimidate it with a 16.
Yeah, with a loud bellow in a cave-like area, it echoes. as you all kind of have to hold your ears, as this is the loudest Petra's ever been.
Yeah, and she looks frightening.
And her
She's,
voice changed.
Yeah.
she has a very high intimidation. She just, her whole stance.
What did you pick up on that?
High tea. Testosterone levels.
It sinks down to the bottom.
I won't go in there.
Alright, combat has ended.
Ding. Combat has ended. Get
I
out.
really want to kill it. I get free temp hit points if I kill a creature. Thanks, guys.
Do you need it?
Appreciate that.
Berries? I have good berries.
He only likes the rotten ones.
Those are disgusting.
Here, Lester.
What is it?
I free-berry him.
Alright, combat
Petrified.
has ended. Laura, since you're the closest by this chest, what would you like to do?
Berries.
Does it have a lock on it?
No, it's open. You can see the shiny weapon inside of it.
Using my scythe that's still extended, I'll lift open the lid.
It's already open.
Oh, heard that. I will walk towards it.
Okay. As you get closer to it, what you see is a silvered mace.
Can I tell how deep that water is? I mean, it sank down, but is it?
In the deepest part, probably a good 10, 15 feet deep.
Oh yeah. I do not cross it. That way it's screwed. Especially, I walk back over here and look in there, and they're in there. That's what the other way screwed. Too deep. Water's too deep.
Can you not swim?
What does it mean, water too deep? For those who breathe?
Yes. 10, 15 feet, too deep. 5 feet, okay.
Yeah, I would probably sink. It's probably bad for me. Although I could just stay there. I don't want to.
If the current doesn't push you around.
Alright. Laura, do you pick up the weapon?
No.
No? Okay.
I will. How big is the chest?
Just big enough to hold the silvered mace.
I'll close the lid and pick up the chest.
Sure.
And I'll bring it out here.
Fiction, rotten chest.
And as
Built pretty well.
Okay.
she kind of like touches her face a little bit and takes her hood back off and tells Warden, thank you for the note, and comes out here, sets the chest down, and then looks up the hole and just starts saying random words. Hold on, I made a list while I was reading the note. Love, home, forgive, remember, stay.
You said remember?
Yeah.
As you say remember, the hole kind of changes and turns into a set of stairs that lead down further into...
I hold
The
the note
chamber.
up and I'm like, hold it
You're
up.
kidding me. Sorry.
Good job. But we don't have to climb down there.
Dungeons.
Sorry.
Yeah, puzzles.
There's now multiple pages on Google Docs. Like I can tab over and back and forth. Sorry.
Okay.
Should have kept it to myself.
As you guys see the stairs, you can see sconces kind of light up to lead the way further deeper into the dungeon. The hidden dungeon.
No.
I'll
We're
let
going down there now.
I'll let everyone know there's a mace in this chest if they want it. I think it's magical.
Well, what makes you think that? I mean, is it just extra shiny? Is it glowing? Is it doing
It's in a
something cool?
chest. In a chest in a dungeon. We had to fight monsters for it. You never know. I read a lot of stories.
I mean, that's
Get
according
into
to the stories. That's how it works. But
Yeah.
you know, I find stories are full of lies too. So,
it. I mean, if they're fictional stories, yeah, you're right.
does anybody know how to figure out if it's magical or not? I'll look around. Thinking the person that doesn't get detect magic.
I can cast Identify.
Griselda can.
Why don't we take a break here? If that helps anybody, I don't know if it helps anybody.
Take a short rest.
Short rest, right?
Sure.
And then she can take a gander at it and see I'd have to use a spell slot.
Right.
And ritual it.
Yep. So it takes about 10 minutes for you to pull out the book and stencil out a magic script onto the ground, putting the item in the center of it, doing your incantations. After a few moments, it lights up and you hear in your head the ding, identify complete. It tells you that it is weapon, mace, common. An alchemical process has bonded silver to this magic weapon. When you score a critical hit with it against a creature that is shapeshifted, the weapon deals an additional 1 damaged die. Proficiency with the mace allows you to add your proficiency bonus to the attack rolls for any attack you make with it. This weapon has the following mastery properties. Sap. If you hit a creature with this weapon, the creature has disadvantage on the next attack roll before the start of your next turn.
If you have the mastery.
If you have the mastery.
Can anyone use mace?
I
Use
think
whatever I want.
most of us can.
It's a simple weapon.
If I get
When-
close enough to have to hit something, I'm screwed.
When we decided as a group to stop and identify this item, would we have put the pile of items in there? There was a blank mask, a veil. I don't know.
If you ask for them, Laura will hand them out, but she just set the chest down.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
think if I would have asked for sure.
Yeah, I'll
just
definitely
identify.
take them out.
Each one would be another identifier. So
It's
another
not
10
one-
minutes. No,
Oh.
it's not one.
Yeah.
It's one item you get to identify.
Okay. never
Now
mind.
during a short
For
rest,
You don't wanna
resting,
see
that's
them.
an hour.
I mean,
She,
short rest
she
is
goes
an
to start
hour
grabbing them
long.
out of her bag. You don't want to see them.
during a
I
short
don't-
rest, anybody can handle stuff and figure out if it's magical
Well,
or
would
not.
she still get her rest if she's doing identifies?
If she needs.
I don't need a rest, so I can.
Yeah.
I can. If
Oh,
we.
Yeah,
He was talking
you
about
get
that.
it. You
Yeah.
get a short rest, even if you're even if you're like anybody looking at an item that's magical. All you really know is it's magical after an hour. First thing is this tells me what it does and all that.
Yeah, that's what I was getting at. But I don't want to eat up Griselda's short rest if doing identify would negate the short rest.
I'll tell you this
I
right
think
now.
the mace
looks
was
healthy
the
to
important thing.
Nothing else that you guys have picked
Yeah.
up is magical. I'll tell you that right now.
I'll take that for free.
So. So you just
We all-
see Laura like.
We all take a look at them during the
do
rest.
you wanna
and
see it?
Nothing's magical. It's no big deal.
No. No. Okay.
And you give,
Put it back, man. Quit taking that out.
you gave yourself
Ban it
the.
out. Take it out. Freak me out.
I'm like it's the mask, just like the little eyes coming out.
Creepy.
Did you get your hit points back from your black cherries?
I did. I did 1 hit point. I don't know how many else.
No, he gave me 3.
Yeah, you're down
Oh.
3. I did
Cool.
3.
Sorry.
I
thank
like
you.
3 times.
I didn't know how they worked.
It's 1 each.
Okay.
Warden,
Good bear.
did you want
Thank
your
you.
love
You
note back?
also, if you expended any spells,
Is that what
you
that
get those
is?
back at the short rest.
No, that seems like something you should keep.
I think
Like,
this one should be a long rest.
I don't really appreciate stories.
It's
your
I appreciate
flick
it. I'll
is
keep
if
it.
you use the once a day, but your armor would come back.
yeah. I've got the armor back. That all came back.
It would go away, but then it comes back.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
even
it's just,
if
I
you
think
would
that
have your
one is
2
my-
spells a day or 1 spell, I forget
I
whatever,
do it all the time.
because they changed all that crap.
Alright.
Yeah.
So-
So it was mostly for just habit, maybe before
So,
we go down to
you
the
guys have
points.
completed your short rest, and nothing attacked you while you were doing that. Congrats. You guys have the stairway before you. Do you care to delve deeper?
I killed the imp and bring him back. So he has full health.
Did you want to spend?
All you hear is as the imp's dying. Motherfucker! In
Were
perfect
you,
calm.
were you spending any hit dice? Were you healing yourself?
It
Me?
died.
Yeah, you.
He gave me the berries and I was good.
Was
I got-
anybody
I
else
got-
hurt?
Your character shows that you're down, so that's fine.
Yeah, I was going to change. I
Fix it.
moved it in D&D and I'm going.
You did it beyond. They have to do it in 20.
Man, it sounds like my job and the amount of files they have. Yeah, I would like to make my way down these magical stairs.
Okay. As you guys head down to the stairs,
What
there's
order are we going down? that might be important.
First.
You're first.
Make them all go
I'll
downstairs.
put the imp out front.
I second them.
The imp goes
Okay, is
invisible.
this a very angry
Yeah,
one
for
you
sure.
just killed?
He goes invisible.
That's
After a few moments, you hear, yes.
okay. As long as you're good, man. Remember, it's Lester killing you, not the rest of us.
Lawful evil pact.
Petra walks over to
He's
a
gotta
pile
do
of
it.
dirt and starts shaping it into a small humanoid body. And as it does, it starts moving and shifting with her. She hasn't fallen. It's just a little dirt doll.
Dirt dog.
The stairs, is it like one per person, or are they wide enough for
What's the
two?
width?
It's 2. You can
Two.
go 2 by 2.
Okay.
Just like in Noah's Ark.
So lore first.
Well, everybody like line yourself up. It can be anywhere on the map. It just will represent our marching order.
Lester says I'm out.
I know, Lester went the opposite.
No, I was waiting for people to line up so I could jump in. I just
Oh.
I don't know where are we?
Oh no, but somebody just disappeared off my
You know
screen.
where you're gonna be?
I'll go last.
Last.
That'll learn me.
Alright.
Oh, is that what we're doing?
Choo-choo train.
We're doing it poorly, but yes, it
If you
doesn't
want-
matter.
they said you could go 2 by 2 if you
There you
want.
go. Yeah.
So it's Laura and Warden, then Lester and Warden, then Petra and somebody else. Here's Griselda, and then Zorn, and behind them.
Oh wait, why can I move Zorn?
Everybody can move everybody.
I see that now.
Mighty power that you have.
Yeah. Alright,
So that's good marching order. So let's
sure. As you guys make your way down, it kind of just gradually goes down till it gets to probably about 20 or 30 feet or so. As it does, the air around you kind of dampens a little bit more. You can kind of start to see mist rolling in a narrow passageway. Still wide enough for 2 people to go. As you guys delve deeper, the dirt around you kind of shifts from dirt to stone. The floor in front of you kind of shifts a little bit, almost looking like there's pockets of infernal magma that kind of abruptly shows up and then disappears as you guys continuously walk down. After a few moments, Griselda, you can kind of start to see maybe an inkling of a pattern where the mist kind of rolls and congeals for a moment, and then it shifts, and then it breezes over. Why you can see that is still unknown, but it seems like the mist kind of clings a little bit more to certain things as you're passing. As you get to the end of the hallway of this corridor, it opens up into a dome-sized room where there's a giant door at the end, and off to the side you can see 4 statues. As soon as you all walk into the room, you kind of hear a low whisper. That says, that looks like the statue, one of the statues is saying, as you enter the room, noticing that one of them is human, one of them is elf, one of them is a dwarf, and one of them is a goblin. The goblin whispers, "To open the veil and pass through true, choose the face that tells what's due, honest or strong, clever or sly, but one of us guards the truth, not the lie." As she finishes saying that, you hear the other statues begin to speak one after another, as the human says, the honest one says, the clever lies. The elf says, the clever says, I am the one. The dwarf says, the strong says, I do not lie. And the goblin then finally whispers, "The Forgotten says all, or says nothing at all." Sorry. As they finish speaking, they all light up in the colors that you saw in your vision, Lester.
Are there
Purple, green, red, blue.
doors
Which
behind them or something behind them? Because I said part of it was the way through. Is there a way through behind them?
There's a
or-
door at the end of the hallway.
Okay.
Or at the end of the room.
The end of the room.
Do the colors correspond to particular statues?
Yeah, which one? Which
Yes.
statues are what color?
The human going. What was the order that I gave you?
Purple is 1.
Yep, so
Green is
that's
2.
human, that's elf, Dwarf
red
is red.
3.
yep, and blue is goblin.
Dwarf is red.
Yes.
Oh, oops.
Shouldn't have forgotten that.
Elf is green.
Yes.
Yeah, elf green, goblin blue, human purple, dwarf red.
And what did the dwarf say? The strong one?
Strong.
Yep, the strong says, "I do not lie."
Can you tell me what they all said again, please? It was hard to catch it.
Yeah, so the human says, "The honest says, the clever lies." The elf says, "The clever says, I am the one." The dwarf says, "The strong says, I do not lie." And the goblin says, "The forgotten says nothing at all."
Anything else in the room? Just the statues in the door, more or less?
Statues in the door.
Clever said it's me, so that's a true. Strong.
You want the riddle again?
Yes, please.
Okay.
I'm not gonna figure it out.
Brazil. Nobody gives a shit, Brazil. Alright. Brazil. To open the veil and pass through true, choose the face that tells what's due. Honest or strong, clever or sly, but one of us guards the truth, not the lie.
The goblin is sly, the elf is clever, the human is honest, the dwarf is strong. One guards the truth, not the lie.
How long did it take us to get here from upstairs?
From when you started the dungeon crawl?
Yeah, like if I, like from back at the no from just like back up where we were, like where the altar and
Oh,
goblins and or imps and whatever.
probably 30, 35 minutes.
Okay, so that's a bit of a walk. We'll go
Yeah.
back up there. Didn't answer questions. I was like, I don't know the riddle. What's the answer? That's what I was thinking.
You wanted to what? Oh, go
The
to
thing
the
you asked
altar.
me a question. I was going, what's the answer to the stupid riddle?
I think it's the goblin. I'm not sure.
I think it's the goblin.
Yes, but
too.
it only helps you with memories, and you don't know the answer, so you don't remember what the answer is. Unless you do sometimes.
Is that what you guys want to go with? Is the goblin?
Wait,
Petra's just like, I'm not
Petra,
that kind
what?
of smart.
Oh, good. They're saviors.
where's all my D4? Oh, there's one. Goblin. Even fate says it's the goblin.
You want to wait till Adam gets back, or?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's back.
Maureen, did you follow up with Sam to see if you are supposed to go in this?
All right. So these two
Did you follow up with Sam?
think it's the goblin.
If you're supposed to go in 7.
Is and I don't know. Is everybody else gonna go with that? I know.
I'll make an intelligence check. 16. It says what again? You both
I
think
got
it's
you.
a goblin?
Yeah.
I got you. I think it's the goblin. The elf says that he's very clever. The goblin stays silent and forgotten. He's sly. The human is honest, but says that the elf says that he is clever. The dwarf is strong and does not tell a lie. So the elf doesn't matter in the situation. The dwarf doesn't matter in the situation. I think it's the goblin.
I think it's the goblin.
You have convinced me. Goblin.
The Mist Mother is all about like tricks, from what we're learning. So that's
Sly
my
feels
educated
right.
guess. So what do we do? Do we touch its face?
You walk over to it. As you walk over to it, you can see the color flame that's in front of it is able to be picked up.
Get up.
As you pick it up, go ahead and make a dexterity save.
Great. The one thing I'm bad at. The dex save.
Yep.
That's 8.
Guidance.
That's
That's a saving throw. That's not a
It doesn't count?
No.
Oh, okay. I'm
8.
learning.
It's skills only.
Sorry, skills only? Okay.
Yep. Or any kind of.
You take
Just a stat.
3 points of force damage
Oof.
and are kind of dazed for a second as you hear incorrect
Alright.
1.
Oh, right.
And it kind of lingers on the 1 sound. After a few moments, because as soon as you picked up the flame,
Mhm.
all the other flames went out. After about 10 seconds, the flames all light back up,
so
as if the puzzle itself has reset.
the first clue that we got with the colors being blue was 1. Or I'm sorry.
Blue was the
Purple.
goblin just then.
Yeah, blue
Yeah.
was the goblin.
So it went
Yeah.
Purple's the human.
purple, green,
Green,
blue,
red.
or red, and then blue.
Yes.
So, what if we line up and we just do one after the other and take all the flames up? Because they all went out, right? In the vision that you saw.
I didn't see him go out. I saw the room. I saw the fires light with different colors.
Well, they were already lit. That
Or
color.
they were already lit,
Yeah.
and then
in the
it
door.
faded out.
Yeah.
The stone.
And,
Oh, okay.
and then the vision went away.
Got it. Okay.
Yeah. Which one are you grabbing?
Human.
You grab the human one.
Yeah.
As you grab the human one, it lights up into what looks to be like a phoenix for a second, as it kind of flaps in front of you and then flies towards the door, and you hear an audible click
Nice.
that echoes through.
Cool.
As it sits there and it says, the correct answer is honest.
Well, now I feel silly.
Tell us what to do. The honest one.
Yeah, it gave us the answer. Alright.
Didn't burn me.
It did not.
Sorry you got burned.
It's alright.
Hand you some berries. Did you take damage?
I did.
Yeah. And you however many berries you need.
3, thank you.
3? Alright, I'll subtract.
Oh shoot. I keep doing that.
Was your ex-wife
Okay.
a human?
Yes. Yes, she was.
Was she honest? As we're walking
No,
towards
she's a
the door.
cheating.
She has cheating shins.
Alright.
Seems highly suspect.
Do you want to
Just 'cause
send
we're
your
divorced,
imp
they
through
should
the
do
door
whatever she
first?
Sorry.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
No, I can just picture you ranting like that.
Oh, yeah.
I suspect you continue to rant.
As you guys make your way through
Wait.
the...
So sorry. Lesser is gonna send his imp through. LS through first. So sorry. I'm feeling a little burned right now.
Okay. As the imp goes on through, the rest of you following, it takes you guys down the corridor only a short ways until you come to what looks to be like a very nice, elegant-looking door that is ajar. As the imp gets closer and kind of peeks inside and pushes it open, it actually looks like this. Trying to grab everybody.
Like bees on the Wii.
Oh, yes!
I had a different meeting with Gyps and me on the Wii. He's not here
Me on the Wii.
anymore. Me on the Wii.
What are you doing? It's right here. There you go. Oh, Pussy. What are you doing?
Ooh, oh my.
I'm gonna go back and lay down now.
Okay,
Are you looking at the thing at the top?
Mm-hmm.
It's real.
Post a picture of
Hold on.
baby Grogu.
Yeah.
None of us went into the temple yesterday, did we? Nobody's been inside the temple?
No.
There's
Yeah, no, we didn't make it.
it changed.
It was whisked away from us.
Oh, you know what? I think that's the veil.
Yeah.
Magical face taper.
It looks really creepy.
Let's do this way easier. There we go. Oh, yeah, yeah, if you zoom all the way in. It's like one of those illusions. She stops being Grogu and starts becoming
I had to go all the way in to see it. It was like,
Alright.
I don't like this.
So that's what the imp sees when he comes in, is a very elegant looking room, hallway, leading down. Carpet looks not pristine, but very well taken care of. The side rooms, they have doorways, but they are locked as he kind of jiggles on one of the handles to try and get in. He looks through the keyholes and you can kind of see one looks like has a bunch of like, what do they call them, steeples?
Benches?
Yeah,
Steeples?
benches.
Pews?
Pews.
Pews of the church?
Yep, has a bunch of pews. One of them has a big couple of like dining rooms with dining room tables with chairs. One of them looks like a kitchen, and then some sleeping quarters from what it can tell, and the storage area. As he gets closer to here, it's like a stained glass door that you can see through, so he can see the veil that's kind of in the back, encased in some sort of glass-looking casing. As he gets closer to the doors that are stained glass that have what look to be like a dancing elf motif on them, frolicking across the stained glass, he gets very queasy and kind of like not wanting to go any further as...
Pulling back.
Yeah.
Pulling back. I mean, Lester's Lester, but he wouldn't force that on anything.
With that.
Yeah, once you see his face squeezing, it's like, there's no more time in there.
Yeah, come on back. It's not fun.
I can see through your eyes. I don't want to feel that shit.
So I would relay everything you just told us that I could see through the end. We found the veil.
Oh, looks unpleasant.
I don't know how it's going to feel going close to it.
So,
There are no doors off of this particular hall, just those cones, and then the stained glass at the end.
There's doors,
There
but
is
they're
doors,
locked.
but they're locked.
And then the main door.
That doesn't stop war. Nothing with a lock stops war.
Fixed it. I cast break.
I was like, what? You ready?
Smash, you smash.
I kind of like this song.
I don't know if it fits, but
Do
yeah.
you want to do the obvious and just go into this thing, or
Yeah, I mean, no matter what, we're gonna have to go in there, right? But I guess a question first. I would rather not give the veil back to Lady Sylvanas.
who do you want to give it to?
I mean, it's the Mist Mother's, so, and she obviously wanted it to stay hidden.
I mean, if it's hidden in the archive, temple, whatever it may be tomorrow.
Fingers crossed.
I mean, keep it. Say we didn't find it.
Yeah, I mean, if she doesn't know what it looks like, then we can give her the bloodstained veil.
I suspect they'll be able to tell me there.
Possibly.
I don't care whether we give it
Was
back
she-
or not. I just don't want to upset one of the factions that's going to now be
He's the
hunting.
smallest one in the band.
Which is a very, like, everybody's
That's not-
part of some faction here. They got nothing else to do. It's like
That's what she told
it's
everybody.
like a drama.
I didn't get that part of my review.
Can I, just like dipping the toes in the water? I mean, I'd say I'll be back. I'm not leaving the group. But I want to see, do I feel anything when I approach the stained glass door the way the imp did?
Yeah, going ahead isn't leaving the group. Trust me.
Said I'd be back.
As you get
Andy.
closer to the door, you're not sure if it's because of the imp projection, but you do feel like queasy, but not like I want to run. It definitely has some type of power there. You definitely feel that. You don't know if it's like divine or if it's... It kind of gives you like a mix of divine mixed with help. Like,
With
it's
what?
it's
Help?
very fickle.
The divine and hell.
Help.
Yeah.
Hellish and divine.
One of the three
Both
types
of which
being
would be
bad.
terrible. It doesn't fucking make sense.
But it's not like it's like where you were.
Not
in-
overwhelming.
Yeah, it's not like where you were, or the opposite of that. You know, it's kind of like a good mix of both that kind of equals out at some point, but your stomach's still like. Ugh.
Burp up some butterflies.
Yeah.
Oh,
Got acid reflux. Anyone got some Pepsi AC? Hey.
I guess.
Tagging it.
What are you feeling, Lester?
You kind of look at your mood ring.
Yeah, no, I'm... Wait, no, I was that figured, wasn't it? I mean, if it's still that black-green color, I'll be like, you know, I'll relay that it felt both hellish and divine.
Laura starts walking down.
Being familiar with both,
Start walking where?
but
Walking
Yeah.
down towards him.
then it's uncomfortable.
Let's just go ahead and go. If we're gonna go, go. Just, intrepid adventure is all that is.
Alright. As you all enter the area and get closer, you all feel the same thing that Lester was feeling. It's not just him. It almost feels like something is either radiating from that room or the room itself has this immense power inside.
Bless you.
Also cut it out.
Unbless you.
So we feel that when we get like down to.
You get down to
This
yeah,
point?
well,
Okay.
to the door. The door is right here.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
No, I'm still somewhat in the back, so I'll start moving myself down.
I mean, would it make sense to do an Arcana check
By all means.
to see if I can tell
Oh, sorry.
anything about the lore of it
Sure.
or the magic of it?
Yeah.
Where's the door?
Why do I have
Oh, lean over and what do you think? And we'll start conferring. So we'll give you advantage. So you roll 2 dice. And pick the higher.
2 dice and pick the higher.
Yeah, because I'm trained in Arcana as well. I just suspect that Griswold is better than I am at this. But she's smart.
What a crazy,
Who is?
What a crazy feature.
23.
23.
Griselda. I thought you said grizzled. I was like,
As you kind of
It's
start
grizzled.
to
A couple more levels to make it
examine
Griswold.
Magic school,
the,
I've heard that.
door, you do feel
Oh,
that's what I
as
said.
if-
oh.
it's not just Arcana. It's almost as if the mist itself is kind of infused into the door. As you get closer and kind of start to look and squint, you can actually start to see fragments of the weave kind of bleed through, almost seeing geometric shapes and symbols as you're looking at it. It's enthralling. It's almost enticing as you kind of go and slowly trace your hand across one of the sigils. It kind of glows for a second as you hear, "You seek the truth as if it can be held, but what if truth is merely the last lie left standing?" In your head, as a female voice, whimsical in nature, kind of whispers in your ear as you touch this sigil. After a few seconds, the sigils all dissipate, and the door itself kind of loses that radiance, and the doors open up.
So,
Griselda, good job.
I tell them that.
Do you want to?
is there any divinity to this?
You want to RP it? How do you tell them?
You could just walk into the
I'm
room.
totally like not.
Not today.
It's not today.
Okay.
Not.
Okay.
Lester
We'll
just
have
runs
the doors open
Yeah.
Well, I don't even run
to
in.
what?
You
To
saunter.
the inside
Saunter
of the
for
chamber,
sure.
to where the item is.
Till we go in there.
You all go in. As you
Is
all.
there any religious iconography to any of this?
Yes.
And I will point to some of it. Step up beside Lord, point to some of it.
How much do you
What do
know?
you think about
how
this?
much do you know of Lady Liara at all?
Lady Elora,
The Miss Mother.
Miss Miller, no, the Miss Miller.
Do you-
Whatever my trained in religion has, and that's what I was going to see if you wanted to confer on one of us roll.
Yeah,
For
I can roll.
religion.
I can roll. Do. Well, maybe if I. Ooh, that's a 27.
I don't think I can guidance that.
So 27 on any of the depictions outside of what we've already learned about Lady Liara.
I think I'll be ditching guidance because everybody's got it.
I also.
So as you're kind of looking around the
I can switch
room,
mine.
you can see what looks to be like banners that are kind of hanging off the back tapestry windows. that are back there that depict what looks to be like a rolling mist that goes across all in one scene through multiple windows, as well as people, some of them praising the mist, some of them praising a person, some of them looking like they're wearing masks and kind of doing weird things, dancing. Some of them look like they're trying to kill each other. Some of them look like they're kind of huddled in a corner. Some of them look like they're transforming into beasts as you look at these pictures that are displayed on the back windows. The banisters that are hanging off that are kind of flapping to nothing in the room as there's no airflow other than you guys moving and breathing. They have what looks to be like a upside down triangle with a swirl inside, kind of like the Uzumaki symbol from Naruto, as that is her holy symbol.
I did not look up the right thing.
What did you look up?
He's looking
I don't
up
know
those,
what that
he's
is.
looking up those weird
So
pictures.
I had to look it up. What the hell is that?
Oh.
Eyeball torture or something.
Yeah, something very different.
You put
Sorry.
that proxy up.
You also can
It's
see,
the wrong plugin.
it looks like there's statues, all of them wearing weird masks. Some of them look like masquerade masks, some of them look like faceless, plain white masks sculpted onto their faces. Would you roll on history or religion?
I didn't. She rolled a 27.
You
I
rolled a
just assisted
27.
her.
You would know a little bit. You know the priests that follow Liara in Baldur's Gate area and a little bit further on beyond the Sword Coast have what's called miscallers that are the priests. Their powers are a little bit limited in the illusion, but they are mostly common associated with church, and they kind of are antagonistic to Ogma, even though Liara and Ogma are sometimes the same coin, but are at ends on certain things. You know, during the church appeared after the troubled times, as they were first appeared being called the Mistwalkers. They displayed the ability to cast divine magic, but were purposely
Ambiguous.
Yes, about the alleged death of their goddess, and whether their magic was granted by the living Liara or by Cyric. That's about all you really know.
Do I know what Liara and Cyric's relationship is?
Supposedly, he killed her.
That's right. That's right. Okay. Okay, so I'll relay that to everyone.
As you guys are kind of conversing and pointing these things out, you also hear a kind of like a wind chime of a laugh kind of trickle around in the air. As that happens, you can see mist coalescing around the artifact.
I cast.
Oh,
And everybody appears again!
oh. I was like, oh no.
No, sorry. Brazil!
Is there? Do we have a second to react to anything?
Sure.
I'm gonna disguise self
Every
to
time
look
I-
like Zoran.
Sure.
To look like Zoran?
Yep.
Okay.
As these two creatures kind of look like they form but step out of the mist. And this is what they look like up close.
Okay.
That looks unpleasant.
Yeah, it does.
Oh no.
Where'd my
what have I
little
done?
head go?
Oh, did he
He's
disappear?
under somebody, maybe?
Do I know if Liara was an elf, a human, like before, like depicting? No. Okay.
Nobody has a real clear image of what she looks
Or what she looks like. Okay.
Yeah. Hence the masks.
She's got a question marks.
Seeing
That is a question mark.
the guardians appear, I'm just gonna under my breath be like, I'm gonna shoot my shot and go walk through and just try and, you know, staff in one hand, hands up, like, if you are guarding the veil for the Mist Mother, for Lady Liara, we have no intentions of taking it from you, and see if how they react.
They start to move forward.
Can I tell if it's in aggression?
Yes.
Okay, it's gonna be a fight. She says behind her. And I will
It's okay.
go to throw a
I'll guide you through it. I'm Zoran now.
I'm gonna throw
No, I'll be Zoran next. I'm just not there yet. I haven't had enough time with him to like figure out how he looks and moves.
Hey.
I'll throw a sacred flame at the one on the right.
Sure.
Man, it's too funny.
Can you do a whole session for freeze?
Gotta reset it and start it over again.
Oh, shoot, I did use one of those.
Are they medium sized, roughly?
They are medium.
You know, I don't appreciate that they wrote young on my drink. That tells me that they tried it.
Would you roll?
It might be
for
considered
secret
an-
Oh, it's a dex save.
Oh, it's a dex save.
Yeah.
That's
Oh,
a
shit.
natural one.
So that's gonna be a fail.
Yes, okay, that's a D.
You said the one on the right?
Yeah, the one on the right.
Stage right.
7 radiant damage. And if I could do a free action to tell how it hurts them.
Sure. Go ahead and roll a medicine check.
Ooh.
They kind of look like you, Soren.
It's a 10 on the medicine.
Looks like it just did normal damage.
Heard that. Okay, cool. That was my surprise action, I guess.
Sure. Everybody else? Are you guys not wanting to do anything?
I didn't know we could.
Oh, I did tell you guys. They're coming in aggression.
Yeah.
I assume we can see through the doorway. Is there anything preventing us
So
from
anyway.
like, seeing them, or is it Misty Shroud? Or
No.
Can I?
yeah, they look a little upset, but you just tried to set one of them on fire.
I was upset beforehand.
Do we get like an action, bonus action, or just
Nope,
an action?
just an action.
Okay. I'll Eldritch Blast the one on the right.
Okay.
Hopefully.
Laura knows instantly. I mean, she saw you change into Zoran, but she would know instantly because you didn't stop her from attacking it.
24.
24 hits.
2.
Okay. We'll just go down. Petra?
Petra's gonna look back at Zoran to see what his
Where'd you go,
opinion.
babe?
Huh?
Where did you go?
Who?
Who's right next to Griselda?
Griselda somewhere in there?
Oh no, I didn't move myself.
Oh. No?
It was. I thought Griselda and Petra were right next to each
Yeah,
other.
we were.
Or no, you and Lester were right next to each other.
I consumed
I
her soul.
was next to Petra.
Yeah, Petra walked up beside Laura, and then Laura walked ahead.
Mm-hmm.
Petra's now looking over her shoulder to see what Zoran's reaction is.
I don't know where you went. Did the map just
To
delete you?
the creatures.
Reaching toward your weapons. I mean, I can't see your face, so I can't.
Oh,
Yeah, no, I mean, if
You got moved all the
if-
way up there. How the hell did you get up there?
Laura warned us that they're aggressive, I'm gonna draw my weapon for sure.
So, what'd you do, Petra?
So I'm gonna reach back and touch Zoran. And these two guys have swords.
Yes.
and cast resistance on Zorn for slashing damage.
Cool.
So
Nice.
you take a D4 if they slash you. And if they do something else, you're gonna have to yell at me so I can change it.
Okay. Griselda?
And then I'm gonna stay where I'm at because I'm not interested in getting into melee.
Oh. Sorry. Boss battle music.
Wow, I did so good. I drank 2 of my drinks. I'm always going home with like 3 still. I'm like, man, what do I do? Hi, how's it going?
Fine, pretty well. I only have like 3 concentration.
Boss.
Do I know which one they've been hitting?
Yes. The one on the right.
Hi, hello.
Yes.
Would you like your hair back? I got some of it.
You can make a 3 medicine check.
Okay.
It got right under my mouse. It was causing.
There we go. There's your boss battle music.
Actually, that's funny because I have
9.
a
You
little
can't really tell.
hair.
Yeah,
from
they look like there's just so much armor you can't really tell.
Man, Belgium sleeps in for the fishies.
I'm gonna use my wand again.
Okay. Which one are you gonna hit? Are you gonna split it?
I'm gonna do 1 on the one that's been getting hit,
Okay.
and 2 for the one that nobody's touched.
Sure.
Equal opportunity to piss her off.
And add 2 to that one, right? The one that has 2, I add
Yes.
+2.
Yep.
So 7.
Nice.
Paid $100 for these meals. I don't want you breaking them.
The wand of magic missile, man, it's pretty good.
And 4 for the other one.
That's it.
How many
Shouldn't
more
have
charges
a
you
fight
got left?
tomorrow.
in
We're good.
I've used it 3 times. I've got 4 more charges.
Okay. How much did you say? 3? The last one? Or 4?
I think I said 4.
4. I couldn't remember if it was 3 or 4. Alright.
Yeah, it was 4.
Okay. Cool. Going down. Warren.
Yeah.
Real Zoran.
We're touching real Zorn stuff.
Plenty of room.
Wait.
I'm just gonna move as far as I can and wait there. I'll hold an attack.
Okay. Let's see. Violad.
I look at the one on the right, and I say, "Ah, need a Constitution saving throw for a concussion blast." DC
What are you
15.
gonna do? That's it.
No.
He failed. That'll be 3 damage, and he's deafened until his next turn.
Thunder?
3 thunder damage. Yes. Thank you.
Yeah, I don't know what these things do.
Yeah, it's one of the.
Which matters to me because I have a list of different damages.
Warren?
But most of my attack spells are.
I guess how far up do I have to get to have line of sight? Griselda's pretty small. I can get it maybe right next behind her. And,
Yeah.
Starry Wisp right over her head, like jump up a little bit. Starry Wisp and
So you're shorter than me.
Oh, and
You're just doing a little hop.
When you said you did that, I'm like, okay.
Actually, you guys could occupy the same space.
okay, heck yeah.
We
You
get
got,
in
you
there.
got a trench coat.
No, but
A goblin and an auto gnome.
I can make them one because I have a weaver's kit
There you
and
go.
proficiency, so I can make them a trench.
That way you guys can get into the big clubs.
Have I noticed the combat being concentrated on one versus the other, or is it pretty split evenly between the two?
Yeah.
I mean, you saw Griselda split her bolts, but you did see Lester Eldridge blast the one on the right.
Okay, I'll aim for the one on the right and Starry Wisp again, and
Sure.
Cosmic Helix comes out, and 23 to hit.
That'll hit.
5 damage, radiant.
Nice.
And as he's kind of, I guess, freaking out about what's happening down here and not knowing what's going on, he just says the same keyword that got us down here. And
Remember. All right.
That was good.
That was the French word for firecracker, by the way.
Remember?
Did you?
No, patate.
You don't speak French?
Yes or no?
Of course it is.
That was good.
But she ate my
Vermin
stuff.
bad.
Because it goes, and it's like 100 feet, so it's like small thunder.
They both move.
Schmo.
One of them comes in contact with you, Zoran,
I'll make my attack.
and then the other one moves down as well. So you can hit the one on the right or the one on the left.
I'll hit the one that's not next to me. 15.
15 misses.
That's it for me.
Alright. One of them is going to take a whack at you, Zoran. That is going to be an 18 to hit.
Hits.
That one hits.
Oh, were we not rolling initiative?
This is.
No, I'm just running it through.
Okay.
We went first. Then
Please don't run me through.
Well,
slashing.
There's
Run
an
for
eight.
slashing.
that's going to be 4 points of slashing damage.
I guess right.
Right.
Did that seem to stop a lot of it, or a little bit of it, or?
That stopped a little bit, but we needed
It's going to
previous.
be 17 to hit Lore.
That's my armor, so yeah.
And that'll be 7 points of slashing damage.
Jesus Christ.
I'm gone.
No wonder you can't.
As it gets closer, Lore and Zoring, you notice that there's nothing inside this armor.
Yeah.
Other than remnants of an evil-looking red force of some sort that is animating these plates. And go ahead and kick it back off. Laura, you're up.
Yeah, okay, cool. Taking a page out of Petra's book, she's gonna cast resistance on herself.
Okay.
And we decided that cantrips aren't bonus actions, right?
Correct.
Okay, cool. That is all I can do.
Go.
She's not feeding it. She's
Trying to choke herself.
And then she's. Oh, it's coming.
Ooh, okay. Actually. Oh no.
I mean, you can offhand attack.
That's right.
You just wouldn't be able to use your staff, right? You would be a punch. Is that how that works when you're holding a staff for offhand?
Technically, she couldn't at all.
Oh.
You have to make an attack action before you can get your bonus action too.
Oh, I didn't know.
Now,
Can
last
I-
campaign y'all did it, so it's not a big deal. So it's up to y'all.
Can I spend a charge to use my staff? Oh, it says that was bonus action. Never mind. Alright, cool. That answer is yes.
Yes, you may apparently.
Yeah.
I don't know what stuff you have. So.
Okay, so she takes her staff that has now closed and hits it on the ground, and you just hear like kind of like a bell toll, and I know Lester's like right behind her, and
I'm gonna attack you.
so basically the creature right in front of me, I'm gonna pass judgment on it. So I need to know if its alignment. If it's good, evil, or non-good / non-evil.
It is unaligned.
So that would be non-good and non-evil. So then it will. So I roll a d6.
Brazil!
Oh, thank goodness. Okay, so it's gonna be treated as if it's evil and it has to make a con save. Has to make a 15.
That is a 14.
Okay, so it'll take 2d6 radiant damage, and what everyone's seeing is once the staff hits, and that bell tolls, then you see the scales at the top kind of teeter, and then one side goes down, and then it shoots out radiant damage from the eyes of the skull right into the creature, and then the scales go right back to being balanced. And that was 11 radiant damage. I put the dice away and I didn't even say how much the damage was. There you go. In my turn.
Alright. Next up is Lester.
I'll cast Infestation on the one next to Real Zoran.
Okay.
17.
17 does not hit.
Okay. Then I will cast Armor of Agathis on myself.
Okay.
And I'm gonna move.
That's a bonus action?
Yeah, it's a bonus action for Armor of Agathis.
I'm just making sure. I couldn't remember if that one was or it wasn't.
It's
It's
all
a good
fine. I
spell.
got no more. Sorry.
That's why it's. Hold on, tell me.
Oh my god.
And I'll move to the other side of this thing, and I'll taunt it. I'll be like, "You've been wasting your time, man. That's not even me."
Nice. Alright, Griselda?
I told you it's all good. No more.
Oh, my
I'm
dude.
going to cast Witch Bolt
Ooh, nice.
on the one above Lore.
Okay. Is that one that you have to roll to hit? Or?
Yep.
Yes. Now that I know that. Oh, it bounced on my other dice.
Okay, well,
So
you
I'm
may roll
gonna
it.
roll it.
It's impeded.
Still fucking did it.
You good, bud?
Not much better, anyways. 12 to hit.
12 does not hit.
Don't never make
Now
a
remember,
good
you
cat.
can keep that spell and then try again the next round.
Okay.
I thought that was only if it hit, if it actually connected.
Oh my
No,
gosh,
they
there's
have-
nothing
in
in my hand.
2024 is.
Oh my, they
The
think I
thing
have a
is, it
treat
does the
'cause I was
2d12 the
gripping
first round and
these.
the d12 after
That's how
that.
I was
But
having
she
to
keeps
do
trying to hit it until it
Valdez
locks
treats
on and
because
then
she kept
it's
trying to
automatic.
take my nails off.
So she won't do the 2d12 next round. She'll do the d12
The one
if that's what you
D12.
want to do.
Oh.
But
Alright.
it lasts for a minute. Yeah,
Zoran,
they
you're
made it so
real
much better.
Zoran, not
Lester Zorn?
Lester Zoran.
I'm just gonna swing on the big
Lestorin?
guy.
Oh, it didn't work.
Listerine?
That one.
Darren. This is Darren.
I got a nat one.
Oh.
I tried, man. I tried to hit the infestation and make it move so you get an opportunity attack. It did not work out.
Oh yeah, Griselda doesn't work. You get out of my way.
It does take 3 damage though because of my Graze ability.
Nice.
Oh, I like Grace. Oh, I keep forgetting.
Did you see what
You have slow.
It's just slow, right? Yeah.
Probably.
Okay.
I have. What do I have on my short sword? Oh,
What
that's.
is that? I don't know. I've not played anything with Weapon Master yet.
Is scimitar different? It
Sorry,
is.
what'd
That's
you
why I
roll?
have two different.
I got a nat one.
Oh.
Really?
But it took 3 damage.
But you can change.
It took 3 damage?
Graze.
Oh, graze, that's right.
So here we're gonna do something.
Alright. Viord?
Alright, I'm gonna step up a little bit.
Okay.
I'm gonna. You'll notice I have a little tiny slingshot on my arm. Hunter's mark him with one of my berries.
Okay.
And then the
Seems
one.
like an
the one.
impractical way to use your berries, but okay.
Yeah.
Not those berries. These are different.
I need the.
Oh, these are different berries.
No, yeah. Okay.
Took my berry.
All right. Well, firing an arrow at him.
Okay.
Ouch.
Never mind. I got an outline.
Okay.
What the hell? You don't stop that net one stuff. That's bad.
Fired.
Look, it's spreading around the table.
Most of
Hold
the
on a
things
second.
that that's a spell.
Because I had
Where's the
2
dice
really
go?
good
Go.
initiative
But
scores.
it says
Did it roll off? That's all that matters.
on each of your subsequent turns, you can take your bonus
Yeah. Actually,
action.
don't move it.
That's only if it connected the first time.
Oh, but now I can just use it again on the same guy.
I'm sorry, I got no more. I gave you
Alright.
them
Next up is going to be Petra.
Petra is going to.
Did I knock over your drink? Oh my god! I didn't even knock
focus
over
and
my own
pull power
drink.
into herself with her
Put a
innate
drink.
sorcery.
It's funny, it's Juneberry flavor. You just steal my berry.
I'm gonna cast Chromatic Orb
Oh, nice.
at the one in front of Lore.
Okay.
So you see me hold something. I'm holding something in my fist. You see me use for casting before, so it kind of glows, and I'm gonna throw. Let's throw acid.
Alright.
See, told you those ones were coming around, but luckily, 18.
18 hits.
Thank God.
Just barely hits.
Oh, come on. Double anything. Double anything, I think. Oh, well, that's really good damage, but not double anything. So 21 points of damage.
Nice. Tell me
Wow.
how to kill it.
Thank goodness.
It goes inside the helmet, since there's actually not a thing in there, and just starts splashing around. You see it kind of, not collapse like gravity-wise, but just start falling apart from the
Yeah.
inside as the acid eats away this metal.
Nice. Alright. And it is going to be their turn. This one is going to.
Did I go?
Adam.
What? Yes.
It's so weird you saying his name.
Yes. It is your turn.
My turn? Oh.
Yeah.
I will.
No.
Oh, and
I guess because I'm small, I can just squeeze by Griselda, but for flavor, I'll use a little thorn whip and just like swing around her a little bit, and then bonus action Shillelagh. I'm gonna hit it this time. And then action with advantage because we're surrounding it.
Yep.
14 plus 8, so 22.
That hits.
Not great. 8 damage. Bludgeoning.
Okay.
That's it.
Alright. And this one is going to take a swing at Lester now, since he doesn't know which one's Soren.
Legal name. It's so jarring. I thought you were in trouble.
16.
He's going
Modified
to the
20?
office.
Modified 20?
Yes.
That'll be 5 points of slashing damage.
You take 5 points of cold damage.
I can say that.
That ends his turn.
Alright. Just bye.
Alright, back at the top. It is Laura's turn.
Alright, Laura's going to swing on over right here and take a activate her scythe again and take a swipe at creature.
Yeah, I think I would. I
Well,
didn't want her.
hopefully it's not that one. Okay. Does a oh shoot, I'm on myself. Does a 18 hit?
18 just barely hits.
Oh thank God. D10.
It won't work on that guy that's still up there. I can't move it.
Right, no.
10 slashing damage.
10 10 slashing damage. Tell me how you kill it.
So I'm so excited for this.
That literally only had 10 hit points left.
So she runs over, and you just see her, like, the staff behind her activate. The scythe comes out, and she, like, stands next to it, and just, like, a reaper just coming in and cleaves it in half.
Nice. Alright, combat has ended. And as that ends, we'll go ahead and end session there.
3
9 o'clock.
It's like the most combats we've done.